The Fan.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward it.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are #1. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang! Yeah! Super duper! That's nice! Way to go! Neato, gang!
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
The Power Trip Morning Show now is at 5 shows this week. We opened with the death of Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yep.
Then we opened with the death of Ozzy Osbourne. Now Hulk Hogan. It's been a bad week.
Real bad week.
Opening with deaths just left and right.
An absolute legend. I saw, what's his name? Darren Ravel. He had a poll yesterday where if you're between these ages, take this poll. What did you have a Hulk Hogan toy? Whatever one that we all had as kids. And it was like 60+% were yes. Just insane.
Yeah, anybody that grew up in the 80s, 90s-ish as well. I mean, he was just a huge part of the culture.
Yeah.
You didn't have to like wrestling or even watch wrestling. That dude was just everywhere.
He was. He had
I happen to love wrestling at that point because I was about
sure.
6 when he was on the top of the planet, and I thought it was the coolest thing of all time.
Same.
But he's the guy that really brought it from being just kind of a small. It's always been big in Minnesota because the AWA and all that stuff before our time. But he is the one who brought it to the mainstream for sure. The tearing of the shirt.
Oh, yeah.
The whole bit. It was just.
And Hulk versus Andre was gigantic, right? No pun intended.
Yeah.
That was the deal.
And he lifted him. He lifted Andre in WrestleMania.
With a little help, right? You could tell Andre put his knees into it a little bit and helped him. But when he body slammed him, I was talking to my dad about it yesterday, right? That was like a huge deal that the Giant got body slammed. So here's something I did not know, because Sauce, you just mentioned the Pontiac Silverdome. All right, WrestleMania 3. 80,000 people are at the Silverdome to watch Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant square off. And I believe an early version of pay-per-view as well, right? This is pay-per-view still.
Yeah, sure.
And place is packed, slams the Giant, the whole bit. Huge deal. I had never heard of this until yesterday. I guess a couple months later, they have a rematch on NBC. So free TV. Did you guys hear about this?
No.
I have zero memory of this, and I even asked my dad. My dad says he has zero memory of this as well, but he admitted he probably watched it, right? Which means I might have seen it at 6 or whatever years old. Rematch a couple months later, NBC, free TV, right? And back then, there's only like 4 choices.
Yeah.
Right? So Scotty Scheffler on Sunday wins the British. 4.1 million people watched it. And it was up like 21% from a year ago.
Which is wild that it was up and still only 4.
Nice little bump, 4.1 million. How many people watched the rematch of the Giant and Hulk Hogan a couple of months after WrestleMania 3 on NBC?
70 million.
25 million.
I would say let's go with 14 million.
Crease, not bad. 33 million people watched the
Wow.
rematch.
What was our population then? 200 and...
Right, maybe 270 maybe? I don't know, something like that.
Wow.
Maybe less. What are we at now, 330?
Yeah. Ridiculous numbers.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Wow.
Either way. Yeah, it was just, he was in movies. Most of them were terrible. Reality TV shows. The dude was everywhere.
Yeah.
And he...
Sex tapes.
Sex tapes.
He can deal it out. That one. Oh, man.
I've not seen it.
Oh, it was, I doubt you can find it because Gawker had to pay quite a bit. They should get to keep the rights after what they paid. But
It's 100+ million.
Yeah.
Did he really get all of that?
I
never
sure
know
that
how those settlements work.
And I'm sure it brought Gawker down. Are they even a thing anymore?
Oh, it did, yeah. They're blew them up.
No. So does he even get it then?
Probably
if he wins a lawsuit for $115 million or whatever it was, how much of that did he actually get?
I mean, yeah, that's a good question.
And now it doesn't matter. He said, but
Yeah, but he, I would say, what you would imagine as far as what a beast he is, he followed through.
Yeah, he would like when he turned when he was with what was it NWO?
Yeah.
Like that's stuff like that, man.
I thought you meant the video. I was like, he did not turn.
No, then the video games, and then dude, when he was with NWO versus WCW,
that was huge.
The 64 video game was so badass.
That was probably the first big heel turn.
Yes, and then didn't Cena do it? I don't follow it anymore.
Cena did, I think, recently, and I haven't watched in a long time. Used to love it.
Yeah, I used to love it. It was the best.
It looks awesome. I just don't. I can't keep up.
No. Yeah.
And do you want to?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, we kind of grew up in the perfect era because we had Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant. We had the best era.
That was
we
the
had the best era,
Yeah.
and then we got to grow up and move on.
Well, but there was a lull, and then we got Stone Cold, The Rock, Val Venus.
Yeah.
I was out by all that. I was already done.
Same.
I was back. I would have friends write to me at basic training so I could keep up. They would say, all right, here's what happened this week. Here's what happened. So I knew the deal. So I would be able to come back and hit the ground running.
Got to be able to hit the ground running.
My first thing when I got back from boot camp was SummerSlam when Jesse was the ref at Target Center. It was amazing.
You had wrestling pen pals.
I did.
So that's great.
Best kind.
Yeah, the best.
I read yesterday that he headlined 7 of the first 8. SportsCenter says 8 of the first 9 WrestleManias, that he was in the main event. So essentially, let's just say the first decade of WrestleMania, the main event was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
He was their moneymaker. He was the star. Once the Giant was body slammed, right? It was all about Hogan. And, we joke about how awesome the Macho Man and me and Gene Okerlund interviews are all the time. But again, Hogan, Flair, Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect. You met him, right?
Yeah. There was a handful of them that just nobody did interviews better than that group.
Yeah.
Macho Man was the best.
Macho Man was probably the best. Flair was really good too, though.
Flair was good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, especially when you just go on a rant about how many gals he was going to be with.
Yeah.
What's cows in all this?
Yeah. I mean,
and then he's like
Man.
100% pure beef.
Yeah.
Just said that he basically just only eats beef.
Yeah.
That's why he's a stud. Takes his shirt off.
Yeah. So even when he went heel, right, and changed his look a little bit with the sunglasses and stuff, and didn't he kind of like dye his goatee or like whatever?
Yeah.
But the point is we as a public knew him for 40-ish years. And he essentially had the same hairstyle and same mustache for 40 years. I mean, he just basically said, I'm going to make this an unmistakable image. You're going to be able to know me worldwide, essentially, every second of every day because I'm going to be that recognizable. The dude was just an absolute icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he
transcended sports and entertainment.
It didn't matter how much style has changed. He kept his same bit, and it worked because it was Hulk.
Yeah, the Hulkster, yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
A lot of video games, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Hard not to pick Hulk, at least the first couple times you play like that WWF stand-up back in the day arcade.
So
God, that was fun.
So fun. That's one of the best. I think Uptown in Uptown
still has it?
Has that game.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. It was.
Any idea what that was called? Wasn't it just called like
WW Tag Team something?
That's what it was.
WrestleMania.
Oh, it might have been WrestleMania.
I'm just going to see if I can find it. WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game. Maybe. Is this it? Let me see here.
It's WrestleMania, the arcade game. Yes, that's
the original. That one looks a little newer.
That's not it.
Yeah, this does look a little newer.
Was it the WWF Superstars? No, that might have been later.
No, that might have been 89.
It's this one.
No,
right
that's it.
here.
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely the one I'm thinking about because I just looked at the photo. This is definitely it. Players select 2 wrestlers to form a tag team. The playable wrestlers were Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, The Ultimate Warrior, the Big Boss Man,
Oh, yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and the Honky Tonk Man. 100% this is the game I'm thinking of.
That's a great lineup.
Did you say Mr. Perfect?
No, not on the Wikipedia page.
The one I'm thinking of was WrestleFest.
God, you would love to be in a WrestleFest.
Oh, yeah. That's where it was the tag team bit, and you could be like...
Oh, yeah. This does look almost identical to the 89 one that I just said.
Yeah.
Yep, and this one had Ted DiBiase as well, Jake the Snake,
That's the
Earthquake,
one.
Mr. Perfect, Sergeant Slaughter.
Yep. That's the one.
Yeah, this is it's almost identical to the one 2 years before it.
Yeah.
So this probably was it. So much fun.
So much fun.
A lot of quarters.
Yeah, a lot of quarters, and the tag team bit was awesome, especially when you could be Hacksaw and the Big Boss Man. It was so fun, dude. Video games like that were sweet. I should try and buy that video game.
Cardiac arrest, serious medical issue, but it said that recently he had undergone 25 surgeries and had health problems from steroid use and the repeated punishment he sustained during his 40 years in the ring.
Really?
I mean, we all talk about, obviously, wrestling is, the storyline is fake and the results are fake, but the work that they put in and the actual beating they took,
wear and
especially
tear.
back then, that is not good for the body. And you see, I mean, Macho Man died. I was in the legislature, so that was 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was a long time ago. 71 nowadays seems very young, but then you consider the type of life. And I think those guys...
Same thing with Ozzy earlier this week, right? I mean, you live that hard, it's hard to live that long.
Well, wife and I were talking about it. The show, the Osbournes, first type, like Bravo type of
with a celebrity,
show.
right?
Yeah, and that was more real than the Bravo stuff, I think. But he looked like he was in his 70s then. He seemed like he was in his 70s.
Looked like he was on the brink of death then, and that was 25 years ago.
When they said he died at 76, I was like, I thought he was much older.
Same.
I thought he was 120.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, just a weird week of celebrity deaths that were, again, a big part of our... This is for the 80s, right? Cosby Show and Malcolm Jamal Warner and Theo Huxtable. Hulk Hogan ruled the 80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath was 70s, Ozzy was 80s, but still the 80s was still a really big decade for Ozzy Osbourne. If you're a child of the 80s, specifically like the Chris Hawkeys of the world or like John Bonuses of the world, the three of us grew up in the 80s, but we were like babies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're 90s kids.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right. If you're an 80s kid, though, what a weird week.
Yeah. Tough week, yeah.
And we knew this was all going to happen. Now I understand when back in the day when my mom would be shook about certain deaths because it's the reality of like we're getting old, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a guy like this, like if you made a like 3-minute video summary on the 80s, he's for sure in it.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
one of the
Huge part of
headliners.
it.
Yeah, huge, yeah. And now he's dead.
He really is.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice that Chris isn't here this morning because I'm going to rip the idea that celebrities die in threes.
Yeah.
Because it's like 100 and something thousand people die every day. We have had 3 notable celebrity deaths. Now, somebody else said that there was another musician that was influential, died a couple days ago, but I wasn't familiar with this person.
What type of music?
I don't even know.
Wait, hold on.
I heard the guy's name once, and I'm like, who the hell is this?
Hold on. It was...
But that kind of brings up my
Wasn't
point.
it Chuck Mangione?
No idea. But that's my
Morel
point.
brought him up last night.
That's my point about is, all right, then does that guy not count? Does his death not count?
Right.
Or would that end the streak of 3 and now is Hulk starting a new group of 3?
Could be.
Could be.
Could be.
If that's the case, look out, celebrities.
Yeah, right.
Look out. Man.
Yeah. Look out, Macho Man.
Super dumb question, but when you guys wrestled your buddies and stuff when you were little and pretended to be wrestlers, was there a go-to guy that you were like, I'm going to be so-and-so?
Macho Man all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Probably the Hulk.
I liked doing the Ultimate Warrior run to the ring or the Bushwhacker bit.
Yeah, the Bushwhacker
It's hard not
to
do the Bushwhacker walk down to the ring.
Especially when they were in that. We bring it up all the time, but when they were in the what's the bit where they all wrestle at the same
Royal
time?
Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
And they came out doing the Bushwhacker bit. They got walked right out of the ring, and then they Bushwhacker bitted all the way back up the. Just genius.
Immediately
Immediately
tossed.
Yeah, so good.
But the Ultimate Warrior bit, you knew he was coming in there to do some damage.
Oh, yeah.
Just sprinted.
Shot out of there like a Roman
like
candle.
a cannon. Hogan had to carry the American flag and point to everybody and do the what did he say the pythons were? How many inches did he say?
24.
24-inch pythons. Man.
God, the Ultimate Warrior.
We are getting old.
Yeah, we are getting old, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's passing.
As long as we don't lose Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah. How's he doing? Have you checked up on him?
He's all right.
Yeah.
Doing good?
Yeah. He's okay.
Well, that's good.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, thank the
Man,
Because that's going to be a day that we'll all say we are getting old.
That'll be a tough day.
It really will. Man, Hulk 71. Saw really good recap of the life of Hulk Hogan in segment 1.
Thanks to my amazing friends at Gutter Helmet and GutterHelmetMN.com. Never clean your gutters again.
John Creasel's here for the first time in a couple of weeks. Welcome back, Johnny K.
Good to be back.
Initials quarterfinal number 3 in a couple of hours. Tyler George versus Zach Halverson versus Country Radio Music Hall of Famer Greg Swedberg versus Tatum Everett versus the voice of the Twins, Corey Provis, at 8:15. It's an interesting matchup. It's eclectic.
Yeah. Kind of a Royal Rumble.
A little bit. We all know the obvious, that if Tyler's on his game, he's almost an unstoppable force. But we thought that about Pellicero a week ago.
We thought that about Dov.
And look, well, he won.
Yeah.
Man, anything can happen. So far, it's Lambert's advancing. There are no Lamberts in this game at 8:15.
Who is the biggest Hulk fan of the bunch? Are they going to
probably Swedberg
do it for the Hulkster?
Or be devastated and distracted?
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah, Corey Provis is going to have a tough day.
Yeah. Tune in to find out.
Tatum might call in sick because she was such a huge Hulkster fan.
Or not to be. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Two country legends, one incredible show. Travis Tritt and Trace Adkins are teaming up to bring It's a Great Day to Be Alive. You're going to miss this and more hits to the Treasure Island Amphitheater on Friday, August 8th. Get your tickets at ticasino.com.
Big savings are knocking at your door. Literally. It's B&R's Friends and Family Sale. For a limited time, save up to $5,000 on your siding or roofing project. Or save up to $500 on each window or door. Plus, 3 years no interest financing if qualified. And for the first time ever, bundle and save. Stack an extra 2% off when you bundle 2 products or 5% additional savings when you bundle 3 or more. Call now or visit buildersandremodelers.com. Proud partner of our Minnesota Twins. Buildersandremodelers.com.
Hey, Twin Cities, do you have a house you don't know what to do with? Call True Neighbor, the home buyers who care. Is your house in bad shape? Call True Neighbor Home Buyers. Missed payments and facing foreclosure? Call True Neighbor Home Buyers. Tough divorce or inherited property? Call True Neighbor Home Buyers. Sell your house fast, as is, with no commissions, clean out, or repairs. We're the only local 5-star rated home buyers. Call 612-502-5000 or online at TrueNeighbor.com. That's TrueNeighbor.com.
Hey, it's Guardsy. Well, it's summer now, and you know what that means. It's officially moving season, a time filled with hours of packing, unpacking, and so much bubble wrap. But the first thing you should do when moving into your new home is make sure that the Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity. It's super quick and easy to set up, then boom. You'll have your new home hooked up with the ultimate Wi-Fi experience faster than the time it takes to parallel park a moving truck. Then you'll be back online with the most reliable Wi-Fi with the best in-class equipment from Xfinity. So you can just kick back, relax, and stream your favorite movies and TV shows while someone else deals with all those boxes. Because with Xfinity, the only thing you'll have to worry about is remembering where you pack the remote. Make the right and easy move with Xfinity. Learn more at Xfinity.com/move. That's Xfinity.com/move. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Most reliable Wi-Fi claim based on Open Signal Awards USA Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024.
It's the biggest event in wedding bands. You buy one, you get one 50% off during Arthur's Jewelers Wedding Band Week.
iHeart80s goes commercial-free this weekend and every weekend. Open the free iHeart app, search iHeart80s, and make it your next preset.
iHeartRadio. Rapid radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Business owners can now keep in touch with up to 200 staff members at one time. Go to rapidradios.com now for up to 60% off and free shipping.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Hero Home Services.
Twin Cities weather. We are gradually going to get warmer and more humid through the weekend. Today, sunny 87. Tomorrow, partly cloudy 88. Then on Sunday, we're talking heat index back in the triple digits. Sunny, hot, and humid with a high of 94. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable. Currently, it's 69.
When the temperature rises, Hero always answers the call. Our techs deliver reliable AC service with the power and precision your home deserves. When your home needs saving, visit Hero Home Services at callhero.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
This is Minnesota Sports Station, FM 100.3, KFAN Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan.
All right, you guys got to help me out with one other part of the Hulk Hogan biography.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Not a big fan of the Rocky films. I know that makes me like anti-man and anti-American. I just think they're mostly
I still haven't
films.
seen them.
You and Mush should hang out.
I don't think you're missing much.
haven't seen any of them?
I don't like
No.
any of them, though.
It's on my list, though.
You'd love the fourth.
I have never seen Rocky 3, but
Yeah.
apparently Hulk Hogan was Thunder Lips in
Yes, he
Rocky
was
3.
Thunder Lips, yeah.
Thunder Lips is Paul's stage name.
What the hell was the plot of Rocky 3, and what did Hogan have to do with it?
I'll be honest with you. Well, I think he fought him at the end. I think that was like
But
the
he was
bit.
a boxer or
No,
a
it
wrestler?
was a wrestler / boxing bit. I'll be honest with
What?
you. I think I've only seen it once. I don't think I've seen the third one a lot.
That was the Mr. T one, right?
Maybe.
Can confirm.
Yeah. I don't know. I've only seen the third one a couple of times.
We
And it
need
was
to
probably
protect
30 years ago.
We need to protect Mr. T with at all costs.
Isn't he dead?
No, he's still with us.
Clubber Lang, he is still alive.
Yeah, we need him. We absolutely need him.
As a society.
Yes. The A-Team.
He's
Everything else.
73.
He is also quintessential 1980s.
Oh, yeah.
He's how old?
73.
Yeah, we definitely need to hold on to Ralph Macchio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need...
You already...
We need Rocky. He's
Ric
still
Flair.
with us.
Michael J.
Obviously.
Fox.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox.
You already said Jonathan Taylor Thomas, correct?
Well, it was 90s.
That's
Take a
90s.
deep breath, please.
Well, I don't care.
But you can hold on to him, Zach.
Yeah, you can hold on to him.
This week, we started watching Home Improvement, trying to get Chloe into it. She hates the fact that every episode there's a potential death because
really?
because he tries to power up everything. First episode, he tries to power up the dishwasher.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it fires dishes out of the back of it.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, my God, this is crazy.
I
It's the
thought,
fire department.
I thought she was maybe creeped out because the neighbor, Paul Allen, keeps peeking over the
Yeah.
fence and
Yeah.
peering into the backyard.
Yeah. And
There
then I
is
had to
that.
explain that this is all acting, and then that opens a different can of worms because then she's like, is this show Gabby's Dollhouse? Is that real or is that act? And I'm like, I don't know that one. You'd have to ask the Lord.
Right.
And also with you.
Yeah. But
Gabby's doll.
But that's Jonathan Taylor Thomas is just a pup in that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
She's going to hate the cancer episode.
Yeah, we got a ways to go. I don't know if we're going to get
That's
there.
later
based
on,
on
I think.
That's
Who gets
I think
that?
the final Jill.
Randy, well, he...
I thought Jill.
Well, no, Randy.
Who's Randy?
Randy Taylor, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah, Randy's the oldest brother.
Yeah, man. He's the middle brother.
No. Yeah.
Zachary Ty Bryan's the oldest brother.
They're all serial killers.
Oh, Randy's... Never mind. I don't know. This is confusing.
But Randy, there's an episode where they think he might have cancer.
Oh.
And it's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What was
that, that show can't hold up.
No.
Oh, it does.
There's no way that's so good.
Absolutely. Don't talk
It can't be good.
It's
still.
sort of. I will say it holds up more than I expected, and especially now. A lot of the jokes wouldn't fly today. A lot of sexist
I don't think
jokes.
so, Tim.
Yeah, because Jill's trying to get a job, and he's explaining basically like, "No, you have plenty to do here."
What's the show with Tim Allen now, where it's basically instead of like Home Improvement, he works on
Last
cars?
Man Standing.
No, not that. And it's with the lady from Broke Girls, Two Broke Girls. Hawk loves it. It's on Fox, I think.
Shifting Gears.
Yes. Is that still a thing?
Literally never heard of it.
Yeah. It's like a big hit last season. It's been on one season.
ABC renewed it.
Okay.
Big hit might be a little
doesn't say a lot.
relative.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Reception, 47% approval on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I think Hawk said he watched
But
it.
I can think of a couple of reasons why he watched it.
Yeah, there's 2 reasons why he watched it, yeah.
The audience score.
Yeah.
It won't say.
That's not good. Speaking of that.
no one's willing to admit that they saw it.
Yeah. Well,
Shifting Gears has a formidable pair of sitcom stars, Tim Allen and Kat Dennings, but flavorless characters and flat jokes keep their comedic vehicle stuck in neutral.
Is this an explanation of our show?
Yeah.
Flavorless.
Why are we getting ripped?
We have some flavor.
We
in
do?
our characters, yeah. We're flavorful. The Power Trip Morning Show.
Is it bad that Happy Gilmore 2 comes out today and there isn't a Rotten Tomato score for it?
Well, how can that even be the case though? It's been out for hours. Like, how does that even work?
I don't
the
know.
day it's released,
They're still digesting it.
There's an audience score, which is 70%.
Oof.
But there's no like reviewer score. Like Fantastic Four, 88%. Can't wait. I'm going to see that today. But Happy Gilmore 2, no score yet.
Who are you going to see Fantastic Four with?
Myself.
Apparently, you and Tim Allen have a lot in common. I guess Kel's just got to stay home and take care of the kid while you go off and gallivant all over the Twin Cities.
No. Kelly has...
Watch that thing. I'm going to go see Fantastic Four.
And when you get home, that sink better be empty.
I've never said that. No, and I never would call Louis a thing. He's my son.
But you're going to go watch the thing in Fantastic Four while that thing stays home and craps his diaper.
The bit you have to do, and I would say this to my wife in jest, because obviously I love being a dad, and the baby stage is so easy. I would just say, and especially when people were around, because my wife gets the bit. I'd say tend to the child, and I would just hand the child to her.
Tend to the child.
Yeah, and people are like, that guy is Richard. Yeah.
Hey, there's a top critic that did review it.
Happy Gilmore?
They don't have, obviously enough to just the one, but it's Liz Shannon Miller, and she gave it a B, saying between Happy's family life and a whole new series of challenges for him to tackle, there's enough freshness to the plot to keep it from feeling like a total rehash of what came before, while still delivering wild golf stunts and a huge range of cameos.
There we go. I don't think we're expecting an Oscar award-winning.
Will you watch it, Corliss?
I mean, I don't know. Probably.
Did you love the first one?
Loved the first one.
Then you have to watch this one.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, but there are very few movies ever that I've loved more than Dumb and Dumber. I refused to watch the second one, and Hawkins saw said it was one of the worst movies of all time.
I think we've learned from that, though, and I think a lot of other ones have learned. Hangover didn't. Hangover was kind of the new.
But at least Hangover 2 came after, like quickly after the first one. The long delays, like Zoolander 2 was awful.
Yeah.
Anchorman 2 just had a couple of good moments, but it was mostly a waste of time. Dumb and Dumber 2, terrible. Most of the long time sequels don't hit.
Dumb and Dumber 2 came out 20 years later.
Yeah, it should have come out 2 years later.
Yeah.
I feel like this group is pretty self-aware, though. I think they get it.
Yeah.
We'll see. That's
we'll
the
see.
only review.
Yeah.
But
Josh P., a user, said the trailer made me
how do you know
nervous
he does
for a
drugs?
bad movie, but when I watched it. It was so funny and loved the callbacks to the original. Definitely worth a watch. The best Adam Sandler movie since Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems?
Was that his last movie?
Yeah.
I think so.
No,
Yes.
pretty much. But James A. weighs in. You want to hear what James A. had to say?
What was the first guy? Josh P?
That was Josh P.
I always prefer the opinions of Josh P over James A.
Does anybody over there want to hear what James A. has to say?
Oh, God, another James A. take.
James A. says 3 words. Quote, 3 words.
Kiss my
Hang on.
T words.
Is this guessable based on the first one? Is it a play on words of some?
No.
Oh, I thought it was some reference to the first
Happy Gilmore sucks.
Very close. You got one of the 3 right.
The word sucks. This movie sucks.
You got it.
Wow.
James does not like, he like 1 star.
Oh, boy.
SNDNDNND space capital Z says in a half-star review, this guy is not funny.
Well, thanks for the constructive
I'm
criticism.
sorry. This is Flop, Sweat, and Tears.
No.
I'm sorry.
That deserves to be read.
It's too easy.
No, it's great.
I was half listening, but that deserves to be read.
That was about you and you weren't even listening.
No, but Flop Sweat deserves to be read.
Front page sports in a second. We'll go through some scores around the world of sports. Then Mr. Z to talk Fantastic Four, which apparently Sauce will abandon his kid to see today. We'll talk about that in about 20 minutes. Initials at 8:15. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Chris Hockey, the Power Trip Morning Show. Did you know that even in this modern world, literally millions of Americans either can't afford high-speed internet at home or live in a location where it's not available? Think about what that would do to you when it came to education or healthcare or even just social opportunities. That's why AT&T is committing $5 billion to help 25 million people get and stay connected to affordable high-speed internet access by 2030. This initiative began in 2021, and since then, nearly 5 million Americans have benefited from AT&T's discounted internet service and digital literacy programs. What a gift, right? To be able to have access for schooling and for work. And beyond those receiving assistance getting connected to high-speed internet, AT&T has reached about 360,000 students through the Achievery, a free digital learning platform. They've also helped educate 288,000 adults with digital literacy resources and workshops. I love when our greatest companies take this kind of initiative to help people. That's what it's all about, right?
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. There's overnight construction scheduled on Highway 36, eastbound from 35W to Edgerton, and westbound from Hamlin to 35W till 6 a.m. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Dell Technologies.
The new Dell AI PC with Intel Core Ultra helps you fast forward through busy work, like editing images, summarizing meeting notes, and responding to Jim's long emails, leaving more time for you time. Get a new Dell AI PC starting at $749.99 at Dell.com/AI-PC.
Hey, Twin Cities, do you have a house you don't know what to do with? Call True Neighbor, the home buyers who care. Sell your house fast, as is, with no commissions, clean out, or repairs. Call 612-502-5000 or online at TrueNeighbor.com. That's TrueNeighbor.com.
It's Wedding Band Week at Arthur's Jewelers. My neighbor Tyler's throwing the biggest ring event in town.
Over 2,000 wedding bands and anniversary rings, July 29th through August 2nd. Buy one and get the second 50% off.
This is the big game of wedding bands. Get to Arthur's before it's gone.
Treasure Island Resort and Casino, TICasino.com. This weekend is Music by the Mississippi. Today and tomorrow at Treasure Island Resort and Casino, you can see bands like Shane Smith and the Saints, Soul Asylum, Shaky Graves, Mason Jennings, Wild Horses, Trenton Fletcher, and many, many, many more. You can check out the entire lineup at TICasino.com. That's TICasino.com. Music by the Mississippi down at Treasure Island Resort and Casino the next couple of days. Then in a couple of weeks, you got Travis Tritt and Trace Adkins are going to be at Treasure Island's Amphitheater on Friday, August 8th. Tickets are available for that show as well at TICasino.com. And why not get a hotel room this weekend? Get down there. Stay at Treasure Island. Go play some slot machines, bingo, blackjack, poker, and more. Tito's Steakhouse. There's so much to do. Get out of the house for a night or two. Why not? Awesome rooms down at Treasure Island. TICasino.com for tickets, for directions, for information, and for hotel rooms. TICasino.com.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Rainbow Kitten Surprise, live. August 3rd, the Ledge Amphitheater. With special guest, Medium Bill. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Rainbow Kitten Surprise, live.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. I was always curious about those home energy squad visits from Excel Energy. So I finally had them come out to my house, and it was amazing. They checked everything, and they even installed some energy-saving upgrades right then and there. The team was super professional and respectful. They walked me through everything and answered all my questions and really listened to my concerns. And the best part, I'm already using less energy. Seriously, you've got to experience the difference. Go to excelenergy.com/squad to book your home energy squad visit today, sponsored by Excel Energy.
Beat the heat with Hoffman Cooling and Heating. Your comfort is our priority.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Fan forecast.
Sunny skies, high of 86, dropping down to 69 tonight.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Get ready. Comedian Nate Bargatze is bringing 2 nights of laughs to the Excel Energy Center. Don't miss out on the hilarity when he takes the stage this weekend, Saturday the 26th and Sunday the 27th of July with the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Limited tickets are still available. Get all the details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
All right, let's do front page sports. There's not a ton going on in sports, but we could mention a handful of things that have transpired, shall we?
Yeah, man.
For front page
Let's
sports.
do it.
Presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Gotta love Holiday.
The best.
3 monsters for $7 or 4 for $8. Limited time. Mix and match any flavors you want of those 16-ounce Monster Energies. Only at Holiday. Limited time. Go get them this morning.
Can't afford not to.
Yeah, they're the best. Love you, Holiday.
How many you want? 3 or 4?
I'd take 4.
4.
It's only $8.
Yeah, fine. Put me down for 2.
Why don't you get 4?
Well, no, I meant like put me down for
2 4-packs.
2 4-packs, yeah.
So like 8
Yes.
for 16.
Yes.
Oh, man. We're nailing this math.
Hey, I have a quick question for you, Corliss. Did you know there's a new War of the Worlds coming out?
Oh, great.
On Prime Video with Ice Cube.
Ice Cube's in it?
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
I prefer iced tea.
Didn't Dark Star love the first one?
No, the opposite.
Oh, okay.
We were at the horse track. A whole bunch of us went and saw it together. You know, special effects were awesome, but the plot's a little thin, right? It's a little preposterous.
Yeah, a little preposterous.
And we walk out, and Dark goes, Corey, what'd you think of the movie? And I'm like, it was all right. I mean, like, whatever. Special effects were cool. He's like, that's terrible. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And he wasn't wrong, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the sound effects were cool. Some of the special effects were cool. But I think I saw the movie again a year or 2 after that. God dang, Dark was right. This movie sucks.
Yeah, it's not that good.
I was a little distracted at that showing. That was probably part of it. The Jets have a quarterback named Justin Fields, and he's going to miss the rest of training camp, basically. But they expect him to be ready by week 1. He got carted off the field yesterday, has a dislocated toe.
Oh, Rosie.
I had forgotten that they have Tyrod Taylor, so he's expected to take over and take all the first-team reps. He's 35 until Justin Fields is back by week 1.
I can't believe
Kind of fun if they get him back by week 1 because the Jets and Justin Fields square off against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers in week 1.
I can't believe Tyrod Taylor is still in the league.
He's 35.
Yeah.
He's a
Good for
solid
him,
backup,
though. Yeah,
though.
he's a good backup, yeah.
He's had some good moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure he was the quarterback that needed like an injection before the game, and it got too close to his heart, So he had to sit out, and then that's when Herbert went in, and Herbert never gave up the starting position again.
No, I think they actually punctured a lung.
Oh, okay, it was that. But yeah, it was Tyrod Taylor, though, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Greasy.
Fields this offseason signed a 2-year, $40 million deal as a free agent to be the Jets starting quarterback.
What do you think Tyrod Taylor's career earnings are?
$30 million.
Bet it's more than that. So he's been playing for about 13 years, right? If he's 35, give or take. I bet he has made $140 million.
Zach.
$2,700,000,000.
Oh, that's a lot, Jerry.
He must have had one or two sizable contracts in there
no idea.
on some level that were 40 or 50 apiece.
I would say, 70, 80.
77 million US dollars.
That's right between 70 and 80, Zach.
Wow.
That's a hell of a guess.
Good guess, Zach.
Yeah. I mean, he's his biggest contract was the 2 years with the Bills. There was a 5-year, $90 million extension with the Bills, but before that, 2-year, $30 million.
Wait a minute. How does he have a 5-year, $90 million deal and have $77 million?
Did he get cut?
The old cut. Yep, he got cut, but he was with the Bills for a while.
I loved him so much.
How much of that 90 was guaranteed then? About half that?
I'm still alive, Jerry.
The 90 was guaranteed at signing 9.5. That's with so many of these contracts, 5-6-year deal, whatever it is, and it's basically a 2-year guaranteed deal, and then they can cut.
Let's flip it. How about this one? So do you remember Sauce the last offseason? Christian Wilkins was a name that was floated around as a Vikings potential target, right? Like he'd be a really nice fit with the Vikings. He's disruptive.
There was dialogue.
He's young, and there was some dialogue.
Yeah.
So the Raiders released Christian Wilkins. He's been recovering from a Jones fracture in his left foot that he suffered last October. Last offseason, 4 years, $110 million with $84.75 million guaranteed. Huge money, right?
Yeah,
so
huge.
They back up the Brinks truck. He doesn't sign with the Vikes. He goes to the Raiders. Well, because of how he treated the rehab from the injury, the Raiders are pissed. At some point, I guess they said, you really should get this surgically repaired yet again, or there's some other thing that you need to do. And he's like, nah, I'm good. So they didn't like the way he handled the rehab. So they release him, and they void the remaining $35.2 million in guaranteed money. And I believe they have something like 50 days to file a grievance. They filed the grievance on the last day. So the NFLPA has filed a grievance. They're basically saying, you can't do this.
Yeah.
You owe him this money. So there's going to be a big fight about it. But they just said, get lost.
Yeah.
To a guy that the Vikings apparently, I don't know if I have no idea if it was just the internet connecting the Vikings and Christian Wilkins, or if there was actual conversations, and if it was close, if it was money related. I have no idea, but he definitely was a name that was rumored to be a part of the Vikings last offseason.
Dodged a bullet.
I think I read last night he's the first draft pick B-Flow ever took because he was in Miami. I think that's the connection. So there's a natural connection when he was a free agent that, B-Flow must love him if he took him in the draft, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, it's a tough bit when you sign these guys to these huge contracts and then they get hurt like this.
Well, and if he wasn't actually following through on what he was supposed to do, I mean, you remember a long time ago when Dante Culpepper was hurt, there was the complaints like he was doing his rehab down in Florida, sort of in like a strip mall type place. Vikings weren't thrilled about it. I'm sure nowadays the contracts have really tightened that up, basically being like, you are, valuable entity to this team. You need to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
There's the clauses in there about what you can do in your off time, nothing risky, not doing crazy stunts and whatever that could get yourself injured, So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out, because this could be precedent setting for other players that end up in the same spot, that get injured right away at the beginning of a huge contract.
Yeah, and that, again, I don't know the details. I didn't research it well enough to know.
There's not really a lot out there when I've read. There's not a ton.
But it is going to be interesting to see what they say he was required to do, and how do you prove that he didn't do it, especially if it's like, hey, we think you should have had surgery. Well, I don't know. Does he have to have surgery if he feels good? There's some gray area that I don't understand how that works. But the NFLPA and the NFL and the Raiders can argue about it.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
Yeah, I'm reading again. I mean, there will be a Pro Football Talk article that might have, but it doesn't really even, that doesn't get into it. So it's very vague. It will be interesting, obviously.
The Nationals are at the Twins tonight at 7:10. Zebby Matthews from Minnesota. The Twins lost 2 out of 3 to the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Nationals are 41-61.
Yeah.
So remember just a week ago when we said, well, the Colorado Rockies are the worst team in baseball. You better whoop that ass.
Yeah.
And the Twins did not. This is another weekend series where it's you better win 2 out of 3 if you want to even remotely get back into this thing. But
I think at this point it's going to be auditioning players to trade. You should be getting something out of this team this year. They're not going to make the playoffs. If they do sneak in, they're not going anywhere.
So who would you guys be as Twins fans who hate the Twins, you two?
Mm-hmm. Love the Twins, but hate the ownership.
Sure.
What
Yes.
my attorney said.
Give me some names that you would be mad if they gave up on or traded.
Buxton.
Well, he's got a no trade clause.
Yeah, they won't trade Buxton.
But he could waive
But
that.
none of them.
That's true.
None of them. I'll be honest with you, none of them. Because the thing with
Royce
this...
Lewis?
No.
Carlos Correa.
Right, he's got a no trade clause. He ain't.
I would be fine if he...
Joe Ryan.
Joe Ryan,
no.
I want them to keep.
No, here's the thing. They've tried with this bit. This bit doesn't work. They are just a below 500 baseball team with this group. They maybe need to try something new.
But the problem though is this
you
team
could get a ton for Joe Ryan. You could get a top probably 15 to 10 prospect for Joe Ryan.
But the ownership is actively trying to sell.
Yeah.
Is this front office going to stay around? That's the thing is you want to hold on to some assets to make this team worthwhile. My hope is that they keep some of the young core, trade a couple decent parts. Johan Duran, I'd be fine trading him.
What about Jax?
Trade him. Fine with me. Get some good prospects, and it said that they wanted multiple top 100 prospects for either of those guys. Then the new ownership, they're not going to spend less than the Pohlads have. Keep the core together. Then you can go into free agency with a solid core, supplement it with some free agents, because then this group would be willing to spend money. That's my hope. Is this you don't want to make it so the team is not going to be relevant for the next 5 years, where you have to hit on a bunch of draft picks.
We can't trade Jeffers because he likes initials, and that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Miss Marnie.
Yeah, you're about to care in about 2 hours.
Yeah, how do we fast forward?
No, Jeffers is great. I just think that you got to find a way to trade a bunch of people. Skip who?
I'm skipping 30 seconds ahead. I know you were talking, but I didn't want to hear it. I just want to get to the part where initials starts.
Brilliant.
God, they still make me listen to commercials.
The best
video commercial. What is this?
The best pitcher on the trade market who should be available because the Twins are a losing team should be Joe Ryan. He's the number one guy on ESPN, and I think the Athletics tradable players. If you can get good prospects for him, you should trade him.
But as an ownership group and a front office,
that's the other thing
might
is
not would you want to?
Well, but I also think though I would bet if you asked everybody 6 months ago, they all thought the team would be under new ownership by now.
Yeah.
They didn't think they would get to the trade deadline with the same ownership. So they're in a tough spot because like Tampa Bay was sold. The Twins can't. Well, how can the Twins not? How can the Twins not find somebody to buy them? It's weird that it's been correct. What are we doing? It's taken forever.
But I just don't want them to put the team so far back because baseball drafting players, it takes so long to develop them, and a lot of times they don't develop. So we need to still keep.
Are they going to win World Series?
No, but you keep a core together that you can supplement through free agency.
It might, but my point though, John, is it might be over for this core. They've tried with this core for a long time.
But they haven't tried. Look at the last time they cut payroll. They let a bunch of players go. The actual true core won the first playoff series in close to 20 years, So that's why I was optimistic about this bunch. I think that's why even the diest of diehards jumped off is when they said That was an awesome season. Great. Let's cut payroll by $30 million. Now we know why. It's because the stupid debt that they've put on the team. But you get a new ownership group that this is their toy. They're not going to spend as much as the Dodgers or Mets or Yankees, but you add 30, 40 million if it's run properly, unlike it is now. This team could be a powerhouse in this division for years.
How much money does Oprah have? Could Oprah buy the Twins?
Oh, yeah.
Could Kylie Jenner buy the Twins? Yeah. Maybe we're just looking at the wrong billionaires.
And they're not the only one. They always put together a group.
Yeah, so we'll get Oprah and Kylie together.
Oprah is worth $3.2 billion.
Ask girl, buy the Twins.
That's couch money.
We'll have like a Twins book club. Paul, your hands up.
Oprah. Woodhawk.
Listen to the Hawkster, brother.
Yeah.
But I mean,
we'll talk. Go ahead.
If I was going to sell you my house and you're going to buy it for the value of the house, but also then you had to cover my mortgage on top of it, pay off my mortgage
debt.
Yeah. You're not buying my house.
No.
That's the problem. Once they get past that, I think this thing happens.
Oprah might.
Yeah, Oprah might.
Oprah might love Cottage Grove. She's lovely.
Yeah.
Great neighborhood.
Yeah, great neighborhood. Great faces, great places.
South Dakota.
I bet she'd give all the players cars.
Exactly.
Maybe everybody in the stadium would get one.
You get a dome dog, and you get a dome dog.
God, that'd be great.
Hi, it's your owner, Oprah here. Look under your seats, everybody.
Man. Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be great.
Now I want Oprah.
If the Bull had spent as much on free agents as they do on bobbleheads and little giveaways, this team might actually be a contender.
We'll talk Fantastic Four in a second with Mr. Z. John Kriesel is here. Initials a little under 2 hours from now. $95,500, I believe, up for grabs. $95,500 with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Initials jackpot. More of the Power Trip after this on The Fan.
iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas. T-Mobile Arena. September 19th and 20th. Streaming live only on Hulu. 15 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage. Get tickets now at AXS.com.
The 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival is brought to you by Metro. With their new lower prices, the celebration starts way before the festival. Big savings so you can focus on your favorite artist, not your phone bill. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
The Fan and BigDeck.com want to help you win $1,000. The Fan. Every single weekday, right here on FM 100.3 KFAN. The Fan.
Common here, and a big deck doesn't have to mean a big cost. BigDeck.com has 0% financing. That's right. Qualified buyers won't be paying any interest this summer as they enjoy the benefits of a bigger, better deck. Go to BigDeck.com today and get your deck on.
Back to school is on the brain. That means new notebooks, pencils, new everything. And while the kids are getting ready to get book smart, it's time for you to save smart with Straight Talk Wireless. Switch now and get a free Moto G 2025 with 5G when you activate select plans. Now that's a smart call. Get Straight Talk covered by Verizon's 5G network. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Offer valid through 10/19/25. Taxes and fees apply. Purchase of gold unlimited plan or higher required for offer. Must activate the plan in-store at Walmart. Cannot be combined with other offers.
iHeart 80s goes commercial free this weekend and every weekend. Open the free iHeart app, search iHeart 80s, and make it your next preset.
iHeartRadio.
Luther and LutherAuto.com. Sell your vehicle to Luther year-round. You can walk in or drive into a Luther location and say, please look at this vehicle, make me an estimate. And they will. They'll throw a number at you pretty quickly. It turns out the best place to buy a car is the best place to sell your car. Sell your car today to Luther. There's something like 50-ish dealerships in and around the Twin Cities. So they're absolutely all over the place. Probably a very short drive from where you're listening right now. Drive in, ask for an offer. You say yes. They do all the paperwork, piece of cake, start to finish, stress-free. You're moving on, right? That vehicle's in the rearview mirror. You get the cash. And more importantly, Luther wants to add inventory. So they need people like you to drive in and sell your vehicle to them. So Luther buys used cars, A-plus customer service, great people, 1 billion locations. So again, convenient for everybody. Sell your vehicle to Luther today. Awesome people at Luther. LutherAuto.com for locations.
Get ready for the 2025 Ignited We Stand Tour. Featuring Fuel and Lit.
at the St. Croix Casino Hurdle Amphitheater. Fuel with Lit. Live, outdoors, and for all ages on Friday, July 25th. Tickets are $25 in advance, $35 day of show. Tickets and details at goplaywin.com.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey. I got a question for you. What if buying a car felt easy? At Maury's Auto Group, it does. With Maury's best price first, there's no haggling, no hassle, just upfront, honest pricing. And because our team is 100% commission-free, you get guidance, not pressure. Plus, with great manufacturer incentives available now, there's never been a better time to buy. Maury's makes car buying simple, transparent, and stress-free. Visit any Maury's dealership or go to Maury'sAuto.com. That's MORRIES, Maury'sAuto.com.
Breakers tripping, lights flickering. Gens Ryan to the rescue. Save $99 on electrical repairs and save your sanity. Schedule now at GensRyan.com.
I love those guys.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey from my friends at Playstead Companies at PlaysteadCompanies.com out there in Elk River. This is a closed circuit to all you landscape architects, you builders, designers, contractors. Playstead Companies is inviting you to an exclusive event they're holding out there on July 30th from 4 to 7 p.m. Check out their new natural stone display in their revamped outdoor showroom. They'll have food, they'll have drinks, and again, an opportunity for you to see this brand new outdoor showroom. I've seen it. It's awesome. It's something you're going to want to see to incorporate into your projects. Get more information at PLAISTED, PlaysteadCompanies.com.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's cars with a K to donate your car today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your...
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here. I can't tell you how much my wife and I love our brand new sauna from SaunaSupplyCo.com and Sauna Supply Company. They are outstanding at what they do. They built us a custom sauna. It is awesome. It's Wi-Fi, all that stuff. You press a button, it'll turn on, heat up to the temp you want, and you're sitting and chilling in your sauna in no time. We went to SaunaSupplyCo.com. We talked to John, one of the owners, and he got us one of the best saunas of all time. Get the same by simply going to SaunaSupplyCo.com.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. I love 7th Avenue Pizza. You can find it all over. Get the meatball pepperoni. It has my face on it. It's my favorite one. They are amazing people, and they make an amazing pizza. You can currently find 7th Avenue Pizza at all Gulf Zone locations.
Bundle and save on top of already great friends and family prices. BuildersandRemodelers.com.
Tanner B here. The easiest way you can listen to KFAN and to the podcast of the Common Man program is to make us a preset on the new and improved iHeartRadio app.
Mall of America's mystery cards are back, and we are bringing them to you all summer long. Come grab yours at KFAN events throughout the summer. And wherever you see our KFAN street team, to make sure to redeem them at Mall of America for fun prizes and big discounts. See full list of events at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword calendar.
Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. I'm Corey Cove. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Zach Halverson. Zach squaring off at 8:15 for quarterfinal number 3 of initials. John Creaso's here because it's Friday. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
And almost every Friday, we had around 6:20 or so, we talk to Mr. Z about movies. And again, Sauce, you're seeing Fantastic Four later today.
I am, yeah.
Completely ignoring the infant phase of your child's life. You're going to make your wife do all that.
I think I'm going to bring him.
Oh, you're going to bring him? Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. He'll love Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
But Mr. Z joins us to talk about all things films. And we got a big one, Mr. Z. And this is a positively reviewed film. People are saying, maybe another nice starting point, starting over for the MCU.
Yeah. It's a really beautifully shot movie.
costuming, everything. The setting is probably early 60s, I think. Sorry, I should know that. But and so all the set design, everything is really cool, really nice colors, and really good. Everything about it is a well done movie. Now, the only thing there's not as much humor in it as I thought there was going to be, but really, really nice movie.
And it kicks off phase 6 of what Marvel is going to start doing, right?
Phase 6?
Phase 6, yes. Yeah, because what Doctor Doom is next winter, and then followed that. Well, yeah, Spider-Man, then Doctor Doom, and then those Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it is setting it up. It's setting up very nice.
Okay, because I can't wait to see it. I've been. It's one of those films that when we first started seeing the trailer, I was like, "This has to be good," because Marvel has had some absolute clunkers, right? So let's hope this one gets it back on track.
Yeah, they definitely went down some. Kind of started with Eternals, where they started
hideous,
circling the drain a tiny bit. Ant-Man 3, which was sad because like Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man was really a good movie, and then to have it just end on Ant-Man 3,
the third one's terrible. Yeah.
Hey, so Superman came out. Everybody seemed to like Superman. It did really well in the box office. I assume the demo overlap between Fantastic Four and Superman is pretty significant, right? I know it's DC versus MCU, but ultimately they're superhero movies. I assume this takes a huge chunk of Superman's audience.
Yeah. I mean, there'd be two ways to look at it. You could hope that the industry would hope that because Superman was a positive experience, that it could ramp up into Fantastic Four. And people, because it is fun. It's fun when you go out to a movie and you're with a bunch of people and you're watching a good movie. You're like, oh my God, I forgot this was really fun. So it can springboard into the next one, and hopefully that'll happen. So yeah, I mean, Superman has done a ton of business, and we're in week 4 now, 3-4, week 3. So yeah, it'll definitely slow down a little bit.
All right, a question I think we ask almost all the time with these MCU movies, or even just, I don't know, superhero movies in general. I've seen the Fantastic Four in the past, the one with Jessica Alba and stuff from back in the day. If you don't know anything about Fantastic Four, do you walk into this movie blind, or do they get you ramped up pretty quickly?
Yeah, it's not an origin story. Like, it isn't about how they became the Fantastic Four, but yeah, through exposition, you get the I think yes, you get introduced to the space adventure that they go on, and they kind of bring you up to speed. But you hit the ground running, sort of like Superman, where Superman starts in the middle of the story of Superman's story, not origin. And Fantastic Four. So yes, they go in, they give you a couple minutes of how they became the Fantastic Four.
All right.
Sorry if Corey asked you this. You've seen it, right?
Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Yes.
How cool is the bad guy?
There's one you asking about Fantastic Four. I wasn't super familiar with Galactus.
Yeah,
and so
Galactus
it took me a
is
little
sweet.
bit to get Galactus, but from the comic book nerds who know Galactus much better than I did, very, very cool and intimidating.
Yeah, can't wait.
So 88% on your favorite website, which is pretty high for a superhero film.
Yeah.
92% with the audience score for Fantastic Four First Steps. What else comes out this weekend that's noteworthy?
This weekend, nothing, I don't think, because Together opens on the 30th, a smaller film leading up, though. Although early August is going to be very interesting. I can't wait to talk about the movie Weapons. Mark that down. And then Naked Gun and Bad Guys 2 comes out next weekend.
So Rotten Tomatoes says there's a movie called The Home with Pete Davidson that comes out.
Yes.
And it's
I was trying to remember.
29% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's the people that made The Purge.
Yikes.
It's about a retirement home, or sentenced to community service at a quiet retirement home where weird things start happening.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson in a horror movie.
Yeah, no thanks.
It is a horror movie, and Pete Davidson. It's funny because somebody made the comment on that movie that some people remember on SNL when Pete Davidson would do I think it was the Chad.
Chad,
bit,
yeah.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
And they're the whole trailer. You're just waiting for him to go, okay, and do the whole. I mean, it's really it's hard to kind of watch that without having him turn into Chad. But with that being said, I kind of forgot because it got pulled way back on the number of runs, and so it's being played in a relatively small amount of theaters.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, we mentioned it earlier, but straight to streaming, your favorite thing, Happy Gilmore 2 comes out today.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? I hope it seems that Adam Sandler's a good guy. We'll wish him luck. But my guess is he didn't make a movie worth putting in the theaters anyway, and so maybe it's a good spot for it.
Fair enough. All right, Mr. Z, you're the best, dude. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
There you go, Mr. Z.
Yeah. I don't know if Happy Gilmore 2 is going to be any good.
We'll see, though.
Yeah.
You're going to watch it.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
Corey, you're going to watch it.
Corey will watch it. Yeah.
Maybe.
The other, the one that I've been just beating on the drum, telling everybody you have to watch it, is called Bad Thoughts by Tom Segura on Netflix. It is a 10 out of 10. No, it is a sketch comedy. They're 17 to 20 minutes. There might have been a 22-minute one. There's like 5 episodes. I'd listened briefly on, I don't listen to Joe Rogan podcast really much ever. Lately I've tried, and I heard an old one, and he goes, what the hell's wrong with you? And what's wrong with Netflix to allow this? That's when my interest was up. Mm-hmm. It's brilliant. It's insane.
I don't even think I've ever heard of it.
It's insane. And it's
How long
already
has it been
out.
Weeks or months?
Probably
Months.
just weeks. It's been months. Okay.
I think so.
It's freaking hilarious.
All right.
It's mind-blowing. And if you don't love it, it's a very short time investment. It's all the things that are funny. Penises, poop, sex with elderly people. Like, it is very...
So Hawk's going to love it.
He will love it.
Yeah.
54% on Rotten Tomatoes, hey.
But that actually shocks me. But that must be super serious, unfunny people that are... I'm telling you, it is everybody that I've watched it with, even people I thought were kind of like it. My buddy from Iowa was up last weekend. He's like, that was ridiculous. Let's watch another.
In the best possible way?
Yes.
Ridiculous? Okay. What really matters is next. Scores and stats around the world of sports. We'll learn something else. About an hour from now, Tyler George will be in the building. Corey Provis of the Minnesota Twins will be in the building. Tatum Everett from the Vikings Entertainment Network. Greg Swedberg from the Country Radio Music Hall of Fame. And Zachary Halverson. Zach Halverson made it to the finals.
Zacko!
He's almost won this thing in the past. Creasy, you've almost won this thing in the past.
Almost.
A couple of near champs. Maybe this is Sauce's year to be a near champ. He's got to get past his brother in round 2. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
We have no accidents and no delays. On 35W northbound, the entrance from 82nd Street closed with construction till September. Lowry Avenue closed both ways between Central and Northeast Garfield Street until the end of October. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. If you want way more food for way less dollars, you've got it with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. From classics to favorites to new items like the Crispy Chicken Burrito. Get more for less. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores, which vary. Limited time. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra.
Kick off your summer with the weekend wind-up at Target Field. Fridays are full of entertainment with fireworks, post-game concerts, and more on select dates. Get to the ballpark early on 612 Saturdays for premium giveaways and food and beverage discounts. $6 drinks, $1 snacks, $2 food. Sunday Kids Days are all about the youngest Twins fans. Target transforms the lawn inside Gate 34 to Bullseye's backyard with free face painting and interactive games. Kids can run the bases post-game just like the pros. And U.S. Bank Kids meals are half off. Learn more and get your tickets at twins.com.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Hey, Power Trippers, this is Chris Hockey, and I've got something you're going to want to hear. Listen up. Circa Millions and Circa Survivor are back with a massive $21 million in guaranteed prizes. So in Circa Million, pick 5 games against the spread each week. There's 126 ways to win with $6 million guaranteed. And with Circa Survivor, 1 pick a week, no point spread. Last the longest to win it all. $15 million guaranteed. Enter in Nevada. Play from anywhere. $21 million guaranteed. Visit circasports.com for all the details.
I talk a lot about our diamonds, but do you know what the best advertisement for a wedding day diamond is? It's a wedding day diamond. When she proudly shows her new diamond to family and friends, right after all the oohs and ahs, the first question will be, where did he get it? And that's why every wedding day diamond needs to be a showstopper. We want them walking away thinking to themselves, well, I guess I know where I'm getting my diamond. We're not a national chain. If we were, maybe we wouldn't care as much. But we're local, and it matters to us. We feel an obligation to the good people of Minnesota who put their trust in us. That's why I won't delegate the task of finding the best, most beautiful diamonds out there to anyone else. Every diamond in every one of our stores has been painstakingly chosen by me to show us in their very best light. You have my word on it. You're only going to do this once. We can help you do it right. Wedding Day Diamonds, created just for you. Located across from Ridgedale Center in Minnetonka. Wedding Day Diamonds, 9 locations, including Rochester and St. Cloud.
Hey, it's Guardsy. Most of us probably know someone who's been affected by advanced prostate cancer. The good news is that Mayo Clinic has more treatment options than ever, including new game-changing radiopharmaceuticals that directly attack and kill prostate cancer cells. And the doctors at Mayo Clinic have seen some pretty incredible results, helping people live longer and with fewer side effects. Appointments are available as soon as 2 days from now. So if you've been diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer, visit mayoclinic.org/prostate care today.
Rainbow Kitten Surprise, live. August 3rd, the Ledge Amphitheater. With special guest, Medium Bill. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Rainbow Kitten Surprise, live.
Okay, big news, everybody. Wenzel's Farm has gone pro. That's right, it's Chris Hockey, and I'm introducing to you the new Wenzel's Pro Snack Stick. Now at Quick Trip, it's stuffed with even more meat and a whopping 16 grams of protein. For those of us who treat carb counting like a competitive sport, look, being a radio personality, it is tough. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a job for pros, and I need Pro Snack Sticks. Try the original or the pepperoni right now at your local Quick Trip. Wenzel's new Pro Snack Sticks. Made by pros for pros. Your mouth is gonna thank you.
Beat the heat with Hoffman Cooling and Heating. Your comfort is our priority.
Hey, this is Lincoln Kennedy. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
At Vikings training camp, Justin Jefferson missed part of practice just as a precaution due to leg tightness. Safety Josh Metellus sat out with an ankle injury. Twins open a weekend set against the Nationals tonight at Target Field. Zebby Matthews on the bump from Minnesota. The Lynx look to win 4 straight when they host the Aces tonight. Aces, by the way, lost to the Fever last night. I'm Ronza Moss.
The Mercedes-Benz Dream Days are back with offers on vehicles like the 2025 E-Class, CLE Coupe, C-Class, and EQE Sedan. Hurry in now through July 31st. Visit your local authorized dealer or learn more at mbusa.com/dream.
We broadcast from the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
Gear up for a hilarious night when Dane Cook returns to the Island Event Center. See his legendary style of stand-up comedy live at Treasure Island on Friday, October 24th. Get all the details now at ticasino.com.
All right, let's do what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports in between. Sauce, I assume you're going to change our lives with something else.
Yes, sir. I'm going to try.
Last handful of times you've done this when Chris is gone, we've learned about dinosaurs.
Yes.
We learned about, what was the other one? Mount Everest? Didn't you do facts about Mount Everest?
I think so, yeah.
What's today?
100 facts you don't know about video games.
Oh. Challenge accepted.
Facts.
The Nationals are at the Twins tonight at 7:10. Zebby Matthews for the Twins. The Twins are 49-53. The Nationals are terrible, so let's do something about it. What really matters, though, is this.
The dragon Parathornax in Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim
So good.
is voiced by
Man, it's been so long since I played that game. I can't even
the guy
remember
who
what he
voices
hears or what he sounds like. Go on.
Mario.
Same guy?
Same guy.
Oh, wow. I would have
Yep.
never guessed that.
Yep.
All right, this is sacrilegious because I believe Skyrim's a top 5 game of all time. I don't believe it holds up because I just think the graphics in the video game industry has changed so much in the last about 15 years because that game's probably close to 15 years old. That was a mind blower when it came out. I couldn't believe it. The music was awesome. The first time you saw a dragon, you almost crapped your pants. It was so great. So great. And I never got into Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know if it's good or not, but can we just do a Skyrim 2 or a Elder Scrolls 6? No, not in a true release form. They just did online stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I never played it.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Like, consumed my every waking moment. I just couldn't wait to get home and play Skyrim. It was that good.
Better than Red Dead?
Same kind of addiction and same kind of game, right? It's Red Dead, but instead of the Old West in gunslinging, it's Lord of the Rings, right? It's let's go cut dragons' heads off and kill other, kings and castles.
Yeah, take it easy.
It was awesome.
Does it have the crippling heartbreak in it?
The crippling heartbreak?
Yeah.
Like when Arthur goes down for the count?
Yes.
No, but the storyline is awesome. It was just fantastic. So
I can't take that again.
It would be awesome if they did another one at some point. But look, GTA 6 is about 90 years away, so my guess is the next Skyrim will be released sometime after 2029. No, let's see. What is it? No.
I'll be with the Lord by then.
Oh, that's sad. I hope not.
Ace is at Lynx, 6:30 tonight. The Lynx have yet to lose at home, except for the Commissioner's Cup, which doesn't count in the standings, but it did count in their pocketbooks. They are 13-0 at home. The Lynx are 21-4 overall. Aces played the last night. I didn't say if they won or not. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be favored by $1 billion. What really matters is this.
The background noises in Silent Hill 2 were randomized to keep players on the edge of their seats. I think our guy Charch loved that game.
What is it even? I've never heard.
It was a horror game.
You didn't.
HORROR.
And you played
it?
No, never played it. The background voices were randomized to keep people on their toes.
Yep.
Okay.
Thought it was the other kind of game you were talking about. Thunder Lips was the ending boss.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan dead at the age of 71. Cardiac arrest in Florida. Brought wrestling to the mainstream in the 1980s. WWE HOF in 2005. Was that the first class? Because if it wasn't, how was he not a first class Hall of Fame?
That's a great point.
When did they start the Hall of Fame?
That has to have been.
Yeah, it has to.
If he wasn't a first class
correct
Hall of Fame
something
selection, then who the hell went in before he did? Had to be first year.
Had to be.
1993.
Come on.
What?
Did they had to wait?
Was the
perhaps till he
inaugural
was-
class. Hold on.
Okay.
The first was Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
And that was it. The old Hulkster went in
05.
05.
That's 12 years later.
Yeah, that's
12 years.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry
Yes.
that I can't do math as quick as you, Corey.
Leave Sackis alone.
Yeah, but what the hell took so long? What were they waiting for?
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good question. You know who he was inducted by?
Macho Man.
No.
Thunder Lips.
We talked about him earlier, kind of.
Ted DiBiase.
His character, at least.
Oh, the guy that does the ring announcing.
No.
Mean Gene?
Mr. T.
Clear. You're getting warmer.
Rocky.
Yes.
So Sylvester Stallone.
You're darn tootin'.
Oh, okay. Neat.
Really?
Wow. That's greasy.
Also in that class, Bob Orton Jr.
Who?
The Iron Sheik is inducted.
Man, when he was on Howard.
When he was on Twitter.
When he was on Howard and they would have fake Hulkster call in and he would get so mad. And it would just be somebody behind the Iron Sheik on the phone. It was just brilliant.
He was nuts.
Yeah, nuts. Yeah. He passed away, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm 99% certain.
Yeah.
Just all caps, cussing, saying just ridiculous stuff on Twitter.
Yeah.
Sauce, what's that Hall of Fame thing that Rosen's in? The broadcasting bit? What's it called?
Isn't it the Broadcasters Hall of Fame?
But what's the name of that place? Starts with a P.
Oh,
Havoc?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thanks, John.
Let's say they call tomorrow and they say, Sauce, you're in. You've done it. You've been a part of the Twin Cities broadcasting landscape now for almost 2 decades. You're in. What's your reaction?
I mean,
Excited?
I would probably say our Korean hockey.
Well, yeah,
also
clearly
in.
we're already in. They wouldn't ask you first.
Yeah, okay, then I would say it's an honor. Thank you.
But then they say, great, cool. We don't necessarily think you're going to do a good job of a speech. So could you pick somebody to induct you?
Yeah.
Who do you pick?
John.
Johnny K?
Yes.
John, just improv. Give us a small glimpse into what maybe a 10 or 15 minutes.
You would have to go to johncreasel.com first and book me, okay?
Yeah,
and then
they'd have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I would just say it's an honor to nominate or induct my great friend, Paul Lambert, a man who truly started from the bottom. Now we're here. Hell yeah! No. Honestly, you are a story of perseverance. A man who was fired at one point and now is a part.
Over the phone, by the way. Make sure in the speech you say that they called him over the phone. Didn't even tell him to come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
over the phone.
Now
You're
is
gone.
part of a trio that leads the greatest morning show in the upper Midwest. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Meat Sauce Lambert. Crowd stands up, cheers. Women are throwing bras onto the stage.
All right, now they think I need one.
Follow that. Go.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I basically just rode in the back seat while Korean hockey drive. Thanks. Drinks are on, John.
Wow, that was not worth it.
No.
You would have to say something like it's the back seat of a station wagon from the old times that faces to the rear.
Yeah, I looked the other way. Yeah.
Can I be sincere for a second? Let's say I get that call. And they say, you got to pick somebody who was influential in your career, that supported you, guided you, showed you the rights and the wrongs, and literally is the number one reason you're here. Who is it?
Hey, it's Mark Rosen.
Nope.
Oh, no.
He doesn't mentor male broadcasters. There's one name and one name only. I run to the podium and say, give me Tackle Terry Tuma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
No one has...
Yeah.
Triple T.
Outside of my parents, 3 people have shaped me. George Carlin, Conan O'Brien, and Tackle Terry Tuma. Right? Almost all of my personality traits can be summed up. My skepticism from Carlin. My self-aware stupidity from Conan O'Brien.
Your love of the outdoors.
And my love of the outdoors from Tackle Terry Tuma. Exactly. And broadcasting.
And you
prowess.
thrive in murky waters just like a walleye.
Just like Tackle Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Cold front. I wonder if... I don't know if I can get the whole group.
See, I could even say something like...
Tackle Terry Tuma.
A guy who understands true adversity. This is a man who'd been fired over the phone.
Over the phone. Thank you for mentioning that.
Used to have grimy grinders, just a critter grill, right?
Yeah, I did.
And
Wendy's napkin teeth, as his friends once told him.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah, that was Randy.
Do they still have the yellow napkins? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, they got rid of them when my
Bring
old
them
teeth
back.
went away. Yeah, they should. Wendy's would be good. Right
Could you
now.
also bring up in the Hall of Fame speech that Sauce refused to raise his own son because he wanted to see Fantastic Four?
For sure.
And Louis, who I haven't seen since the day I went to see the Fantastic Four.
He has dedicated himself to his craft to such a degree that he hasn't seen his son in months.
What great irony that the name of the movie is Fantastic Four First Steps, and he missed Louis' first steps
I was at the
while
movie.
eating popcorn watching the film.
Yep.
What really matters, though, is
Pat.
this.
Halo 3 made how much in its first week of sales?
1.4 billion.
990 million.
1.015 billion.
You guys are a little off. 300 million during the first week of sales.
To back up a bit, your first thing when you get to the microphone should be, I sure could go for a dome dog.
Yeah.
That would have to be it, right?
Yeah.
That would be pretty
Three
good.
people would laugh.
I could go for a dome
Guardsy
dog right
would
now.
laugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's not going to your Hall of Fame.
No, Guardsy loves me.
No, he's going to know that it's a joke that you're in.
Yeah, I'm not going in the Broadcasting Hall of Fame.
Can you imagine if you make it? That would
No,
be
I would
awesome.
not. Why?
All three of you deserve it.
No, but
No,
if Sauce
I do
goes
not.
in, and this is sincere, can you imagine how mad the Mark Rosens of the world would be that a guy does penis jokes and that's the same as doing 50 years of serious sports journalism?
They're great penis jokes, though. Those are Hall of Fame level penis jokes.
Thank you, John.
Oh, Billy.
Maybe we should start a penis joke Hall of Fame.
Thank you,
And
John.
you would be first class.
I would. I
You won't have
appreciate
to
that.
wait 12 years like the Hulkster. You're in right away.
Mm-hmm.
Special exemption.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Straight to the hall.
That would be great.
Is it my turn?
I think it's my turn.
Oh, you said Halo.
Yeah, it is your turn, yeah.
Let's see if you guys can get this. Steph Curry got asked about retirement, and he said he is, quote, nowhere close to retirement. How old is Steph Curry?
34?
39.
What did he get drafted in the... What year did he get drafted?
Here you go. Do some White Bear math. This
Late
is
2000s?
You can really get this. You can nail this if you just do that math.
The late aughts?
So, probably 19... He's probably 90, so he's probably 35.
He was the seventh overall pick in 2009. The Wolves had picks 5 and 6. They took Ricky Rubio and Johnny Flynn. He is 37 years old.
Dang.
Jeez.
That was close.
It was close.
I make the mistake of considering LeBron's age, but LeBron played when he was a child.
Right. Started at 18 in 2003.
And did Steph play 2 years?
He might have played 3 or 4 at Davidson. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
I mean, well, let's do the math. That was 16 years ago, so he probably was a junior-ish. Maybe he played 3.
It's worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worked out.
And the fact,
Changed the
too,
game.
is he's got good handles, but shooting.
Greatest shooter of all time.
So that lasts. If you can shoot,
If you can
and
get
you're not
open.
reliant on just speed, anything like that, you can play a really long time. I mean, how many years do you think LeBron has left? And he's what, 40? He's over 40 now, right?
I don't know how many years he has left. Maybe 1 or 2. We'll see.
I mean, he's loaded rich.
It's gonna be a. Let's just say it like this. LeBron's not gonna be the kind of guy that the season ends and he says, "I'm done."
Correct.
Yeah.
It's gonna be,
Yes.
this is my last year. So they roll out the red carpet at
Correct.
every single arena for him.
And then might come back one more.
Yeah, correct.
That's how he rolls, I think.
The news is next. Initials at 8:15. Quarterfinal number 3 of the Initials Invitational. A little over an hour from now. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have no accidents at this time. We have construction delays on Highway 212 eastbound between Wallace and Mitchell. The roadway reduced to 1 lane. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Foundation Recovery System. Are your windows sticking? Is your drywall cracking? Contact Innovative Basement Authority, the foundation repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at innovativebasementauthority.com. licensed in all states where work is performed.
Buying a big-ticket item like an appliance doesn't have to be stressful. Don't waste time wandering the paint aisles looking for help or arranging your own delivery, installation, and haul away, all with different contractors. I'm Angela Warner, and at Warner Stellian, our appliance specialists simplify the process from selection to professional installation. We'll coordinate everything for you and still guarantee unbeatable prices. Right now, get paid to upgrade with our summer bonus sale. Learn more at our 9 Minnesota stores and WarnerStellion.com.
You need a vehicle? Start shopping around at LutherAuto.com. Widest selection in the state of Minnesota because they have the largest inventory. So whatever you're looking for, they got it somewhere. They have like 50 dealerships or so all over the place. So if you are in the market for a vehicle and don't know what you want, go to LutherAuto.com. Start shopping around. Find a vehicle, go get a test drive, and buy that vehicle or lease that vehicle from Luther today. I've been doing it for over a decade. They're fantastic. But it turns out the best place to buy a car is also the best place to sell your car. That's right. It goes both ways at Luther. You can buy a vehicle or drive a vehicle that you own in and say, how much will you give me for this vehicle? They'll make you an offer in 15 or 20 minutes. You grab a cup of coffee. You don't have to do anything. They'll evaluate your vehicle. They throw you a number, and if you say yes, Luther does all of the paperwork. So hassle-free, stress-free, piece of cake. It's super quick. Awesome customer service. Sell your vehicle to Luther. Luther needs used cars. That's where you come in. They will buy your vehicle at Luther. LutherAuto.com.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman. Shooting range, firearm shop, training center, all up in Coon Rapids. Easy to get to, in fact. Right off Highway 47 and then down in Burnsville as well. Their online permit to carry class right now is an absolute home run. You get the classroom content online, so you have this awesome resource you can access on your time at your convenience, but then you still get Modern Sportsman's expert on-range instruction for certification. Check out the online permit to carry class at the Modern Sportsman, Coon Rapids and Burnsville. Register today at themodernsportsman.com.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Slightly Stupid with Iration, August 6th at the Ledge Amphitheater. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Meineke.
Fan forecast.
High of 82 degrees, sunny skies.
Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care with over 50 years of experience and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time. You can trust your keys with Meineke. Engines, brakes, tires, oil. Meineke, doing car care right.
We need you. Send us your talkbacks when listening on iHeartRadio or text the studio at 64686. Stay connected every day to the hosts on KFAN, The Fan.
All right, welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. Let's dive into the news with Zachary Halverson. Ready, Zachary?
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
In for Chris Hockey, I'm Zach Halverson. Good morning, everybody. The St. Paul Saints dropped a pair of games against the Worcester Red Sox in a doubleheader from CHS Field yesterday. St. Paul dropped game 1 4-0 before losing 5-2 in the second game. The 44-53 Saints will send, remember this guy, Bailey Ober to the mound against Worcester tonight. Did I get that right? Worcester.
Who knows?
Yeah, probably.
Drivers across the Twin Cities this week are set to deal with some highway closures and lane reductions this weekend. Those hitting the roads will deal with several road closures across the Twin Cities, including Interstate 494 in Inver Grove Heights and South St. Paul. Road construction will also close part of Minnesota Highway 55 in Golden Valley and Minneapolis in both directions. MnDOT officials say delays could be significant and drivers should consider other routes when possible.
It's that season.
Yeah.
The nice thing is the Google Maps usually it's aware of it, so just put it into the maps and stuff.
That's a good point.
Except now, nonstop, it's like, is the construction still there? Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah.
I don't need to be quizzed every time I'm driving.
No, it does ask a lot of questions.
A lot of questions.
Yeah. And it doesn't even really say please ever.
No.
You like manners.
Right.
Yep.
Everybody does.
Not everybody.
They go a long way.
The problem was when we were going up to Detroit Lakes a couple weeks ago, and we got to Wadena, and it didn't have that road closure in there. Oops. And I just went right past it, got told to turn around by some MnDOT worker in his truck. And
some MnDOT worker in his truck told you to turn around?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just won a lot of bets.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, sir, I'm sorry. And I found my way through, and I got to see Wadena, the schools and all that stuff. That was nice.
Yeah.
Let's see here. A number of beaches across Hennepin County are closed over threats of E. coli in the water.
Ick.
County Health and Human Services officials say 10 beaches are being shut down to the public, with 6 under advisory. The Minneapolis Park and Recreation Board also announced that both beaches on Lake Nokomis are closed due to unsafe levels of algae.
Yuck.
Yucky.
So,
at least we don't have sharks or alligators.
Yeah, but
they would die.
Yeah, they die. Wouldn't you rather swim in shark-infested water than poopy water?
No.
Is that just like human, or is that everybody?
No, a lot of it's the birds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the geese.
I mean, I know like,
Canadian geese suck.
Lakeman, it's
they do that, and their smoke
and their jackets.
Their jackets.
Yeah. Wonder
Canada
what those
goose.
are now with the
brilliant.
The tariffs.
You should know that you're in Edina now, man. You gotta give it the picture.
Does your wife have a Canada Goose jacket?
No.
Will she get one?
No.
Are you following local ordinances by not having?
We get fined every day in Edina that we don't have one. Yeah. They're piling up. I should have just bought the coat.
What changes in your life have you noticed the most since moving to Edina? Have you guys made any decisions that you're like, I didn't think we were going to do that, but we did. We fell right for the Edina trap.
We're very judgy of other people that don't live in Edina.
Well, that's good.
That was, but how was that different than you before you moved there?
That's a good point.
That was you in Minnetonka.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Where that E. coli is human caused.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
I think it's on their sign now.
I don't know. I can't think of it.
I mean, you golf at a country club, but that was
I
before
did
you
that
moved.
Before, Shout out to the club at Golden Valley, A+ spot.
Yeah.
I assume Louis is going to private school at some point.
No, I think Louis will go to regular school.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
then again, private schools are less funded than Edina schools are, so
yeah,
it's pretty much a private school.
Yeah.
Are you still willing to go to Target?
Yeah, we go to the Edina Target. I don't go to the other Targets now.
What does the Edina Target have that the rest of them don't? Just Edina people shopping there?
Yes.
Rolls-Royce.
Rolls-Royce, yeah. They have valet.
They have a valet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Golden
tip well?
carts.
No, there's no tipping.
There's no tipping?
No.
Because they're just paid that handsomely?
They're paid that handsomely. I think they make $200,000 a year.
To just park cars and
Edina,
return shopping carts?
Yeah, I go to the Galleria a lot.
Have you seen that guy on, maybe there's more than one. There's a guy on social media that is called like Cart Narcs.
Yeah, that guy's brilliant.
Have you seen this? He basically, at first I thought it was fake. Now I think it's legit because the people, otherwise they're fantastic actors because it looks real.
Is it the big dude that's willing to fight?
No, this guy's behind the camera. You just hear his voice, but you don't see him. But he basically goes up to people and he catches people not returning shopping carts and just shames the hell out of them.
It's brilliant.
To the point where I'm a little surprised he hasn't been shot. Because they get very aggressive, a lot of F-bombs, a lot of, I'm going to call the cops on you. Who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do?
I need to watch this. I love it because I hate that. I don't have legs, and I put my cart away.
Put it back.
Every time.
Yes.
If you don't put your cart away, that says a lot about who you are as a person.
That's his point, exactly.
Yeah.
There was one video I watched where a gal doesn't put it away. She gets into her car. She looks like she's walking fine. And he's like, you didn't put your cart away. Like, what are you doing? And she goes, I have cancer. And he goes, well, didn't you have cancer in the store too when you walked around and pushed the cart? Like, and the cart return was about 20 feet from her car, not like a mile and a half. He's like, it's right there. And then after about a 60-second fight, she does go put it away. But she basically is like, I'm not going to do this next time. And he's like, okay, cool. Keep being a terrible person.
But you're doing it now.
Yep.
I can't count the number of times that I've pulled into my handicap spot and then I'll follow up on texts or emails or whatever and I look and someone's pushing a cart and they leave it in the little dashed spot for handicap spots.
Don't do that.
And I just stare at them and shake their head. But conversely, there's a million times I pulled into a handicap spot and people are giving me a dirty look like, what the heck? Then I get out of the vehicle, I open the door, and they're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
They scream.
Yeah, they're like, what happened? Where's the rest of them? So,
speaking of dirty looks, I have a new complaint. This is shopping cart related, but it's really just awareness related. When you go into Costco, there are basically giant holes in the side of the wall that you walk through, right?
Yep.
It says exits over one of them and entrance over the other.
Very clear.
Very clearly marked exit and entrance. Now, I will argue most Costco's inside are ridiculous because the carts are on one side and you have to go perpendicular across the people that are leaving.
Yes.
Right? So the people that have already checked out, a lot of the carts are on the other side. So there's like this weird intersection of should I go, should you go?
Yes.
This is a mess.
And
it's
people
a
are
madhouse.
getting their receipts checked and the whole
It's a madhouse.
Yeah.
But when you are pushing a cart out of a Costco through the exit, and there are people that are trying to walk in, there's something about when I get a dirty look like, how dare, like, move your cart. It's like, I'm going out the right way.
Yeah.
You're walking in through the exit, which I've done 1,000 times if nobody's exiting, right? Then you just walk in because whatever, who cares? But I've got some dirty looks from people going like, geez, give me some room. No, this is the exit, you idiot.
Yeah.
If you go through the entrance, there's going to be no resistance. And that's the end of my rant.
No,
self-awareness, man. Like I said,
Sauce.
I try not to be a guy that brags a bunch, right? We all do a little bit. I will brag all day. I'm an elite walker.
Yes.
I'm an elite shopping cart pusher. I am aware. I know where I'm going. I know where to pull over, right? If I have to take a text or a phone call or if I'm looking for something or checking a list, I do the old shopping cart pullover.
Yep.
I don't stop in the middle of an aisle going like, where is someone's? I'm very aware I'm not getting in anybody's way. I want to keep the flow moving because I would hate it if somebody else did it. Elite walker and elite exiter of Costco. Boom.
Well, you're about to face a lot more trouble.
Why?
Well, because they've all switched to Coke products, and now people are flocking to the food court, and the only way to get to the food court
through that side
is through that side.
You don't have to be a member to use the food court. So
Correct.
people
Or
will
the
walk in
liquor
that
store.
way.
79 cent Diet
Apparently,
Coke.
you don't have to be able to read because you can just walk right in through the exit. When carts are exiting.
On that note, though, Costco, love it. I'm a
A+.
Costco and Sam's.
A+.
They're both awesome. Costco is elite for everything.
Yep.
I set a stopwatch. I get from having the cart and entering to getting into the checkout line 15 minutes, no later than that. I race through. I get what I need to get. I know where it is, and I get the hell out.
play.
Otherwise, Otherwise, you leave with an arcade machine like I did at Sam's.
Which is fun.
I love it, yeah. But
Right. By the way, just so I don't get screenshotted essentially and shamed, I'm not saying you can't walk into the exit at Costco. I'm just saying if you do, it's on you to pay attention to whether or not people are
you're
coming.
swimming upstream.
You're swimming. Well said. I've walked through that door 1,000,000 times when nobody's walking out. That's acceptable.
Just don't give a dirty look.
Swimming upstream is the perfect analogy.
Yeah, well said, John.
If the tides are turning, you better pay attention and go through the entrance.
100%. What Costco needs to get,
We're
though,
changing the world this morning.
they need to get scan and go like Sam's has.
Which is
where you have the app open, everything you put in your cart, you scan the barcode, it adds it up. At the end of the time, it says, are you sure you have 13 items? You count to double check, swipe it, it charges you. You go out, you have one barcode, they scan it, they scan a couple things in your cart, you're on your way. You don't deal with the line. You don't deal with anything.
That's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Costco needs to do that. And then
That's the answer to Marnie's problem that she brought up about Costco the other day, where her son was there, but she wasn't. And so he couldn't buy anything because he didn't have her card.
Oh, yeah. She can just give him one. They can go and get his picture taken, and he gets.
Well, I think you get one extra, or depending on what level you have. So
Matt
I think
the other one.
Who's Matt?
I thought it was.
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Why would I learn spouses' names?
Yeah, why?
What are we doing in the news?
Yes.
What else you got, Zachary?
That was Costco news.
Yes.
Swimming upstream.
The woman seen cuddling with her company CEO in a viral cam moment at a Coldplay concert has resigned. Kristen Cabot stepped down from her job as chief people officer at Astronomer, a data management startup. The man she was with, CEO Andy Byron, he resigned days ago. Both are married to other people. The company is now led by interim CEO Pete DeJoy.
Oh, Pete.
Well, the new leader is found.
Okay.
So, two great people, no longer at Astronomer.
Oh, that's sad.
Man, what a weird thing.
Yeah, very weird.
In most states, it's not illegal. It's just frowned upon.
Yeah.
They resign.
And as you guys, as we've talked about, if they just go and wave at the camera and don't even say anything, chances are it just maybe people still find out, but it's not like a public.
It doesn't go viral, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they say.
And that's one of those viral things we've seen in a while.
And as we joked about a couple days ago, it was one of the most unifying things on Twitter in a long time.
You are
like
correct.
the entire internet wasn't divided. We weren't red and blue. We weren't left and right. It was all just, this is awesome. Let's make fun of these two people.
I felt
we embraced it.
Bad.
You felt bad
for the family. Like if I was like the kids and everything, like I mean I get it. You know, screw those two people, but feel bad for their respective families because like that was a insane level of virality that we had. Like you said, I mean we have not seen that in a long time.
Yeah,
everywhere.
So
for days on end,
it's just meme after meme after meme. And that was funny. I felt, then they like showed the pictures of like the kids and it's like,
Johnny K, look, at some point maybe you're going to give Sauces and Ducks a speech, but until then, if somebody wants to hire you to do a speech, how do they do that?
They need to go to johncreasel.com. Let's get it booked, get it on the calendar. Most of this year is full. We still have some spots. Hit me up. We'll see if we could make something work, but we're booking into 2026. johncreasel.com. I love you guys. I will see you next Friday. Have an awesome weekend. Enjoy this amazing weather.
Love you.
Love you.
Sauce does sports in a second, then the room gets pretty full pretty quickly. In about 20 minutes or so, Tyler George, Greg Swedberg, Tatum Everett, Corey Provis. Of course, Zach's already here. Initials 1 hour from now, and one of you gets a crack at $95,500. That's an insane amount of money. Maybe today's the day. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
For more information about contests on the station, go to KFAN.com/rules.
In just 1 year, the network has launched 15 shows and built a community united by passion.
Podcasts that amplify the voices of women in sports.
Thank you for supporting iHeart Women's Sports and our founding sponsors, Elf Beauty, Capital One, and Novartis.
Just open the free iHeart app and search iHeart Women's Sports to listen now.
When the temperature rises, Hero always answers the call. Our techs deliver reliable AC service with the power and precision your home deserves. When your home needs saving, visit Hero Home Services at callhero.com.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, Raising Cane's One Love. This Sunday is National Chicken Finger Day, and Raising Cane's has partnered up with Snoop Dogg to celebrate. So Snoop loves Raising Cane's. He loves National Chicken Finger Day. You're going to as well on Sunday because if you go to Raising Cane's and get a box combo, they're going to give you an extra chicken finger for free. So who doesn't love a box combo anyway? You want an extra chicken finger? Boom. Raising Cane's this Sunday, National Chicken Finger Day. RaisingCanes.com or get to one of the 17 or so Twin Cities locations this Sunday or before. I would just go today, but specifically on Sunday for National Chicken Finger Day. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, just the best. One love.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Hey, Power Trippers, this is Chris Hockey, and I've got something you're going to want to hear. Listen up. Circa Millions and Circa Survivor are back with a massive $21 million in guaranteed prizes. So in Circa Million, pick 5 games against the spread each week. There's 126 ways to win with $6 million guaranteed. And with Circa Survivor, 1 pick a week, no point spread. Last the longest to win it all. $15 million guaranteed. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $21 million guaranteed. Visit circasports.com for all the details.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Slightly Stupid is back on the road. Step into the Sun Summer Tour 2025. August 6th, the Ledge Amphitheater. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss the party of the summer, presented by Smoke Flower.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbor Tyler owns Arthur's Jewelers. He's throwing the big game event of wedding bands.
That's right. Wedding Band Week is here. Over 2,000 rings from the top American designers and world-class brands. We'll have every imaginable anniversary ring and wedding band design July 29th through August 2nd.
Guys, listen up. Buy one wedding band, get the second 50% off. This is the one time a year Arthur's goes big.
Don't wait. Wedding Band Week ends soon.
Be a hero. Go to Arthur's Jewelers before the clock runs out.
Buying a big-ticket item like an appliance doesn't have to be stressful. Don't waste time wandering the paint aisles looking for help or arranging your own delivery, installation, and haul away, all with different contractors. I'm Angela Warner, and at Warner Stellian, our appliance specialists simplify the process from selection to professional installation. We'll coordinate everything for you and still guarantee unbeatable prices. Right now, get paid to upgrade with our summer bonus sale. Learn more at our 9 Minnesota stores and warnerstellian.com.
Okay, big news, everybody. Wenzel's Farm has gone pro. That's right, it's Chris Hockey, and I'm introducing to you the new Wenzel's Pro Snack Stick. Now at Quick Trip, it's stuffed with even more meat and a whopping 16 grams of protein. For those of us who treat carb counting like a competitive sport, look, being a radio personality, it is tough. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a job for pros, and I need Pro Snack Sticks. Try the original or the pepperoni right now at your local Quick Trip. Wenzel's new Pro Snack Sticks. Made by pros for pros. Your mouth is gonna thank you.
Don't miss Rainbow Kitten Surprise, live August 3rd at the Ledge Amphitheater.
Camp is coming.
Minnesota Vikings training camp coverage starts this week on the radio home of the Vikings, The Fan.
Zachary, do you like your chances today? How do you feel?
I don't know, man. I mean, it all
Tough
comes down to the list that Corey will select out of the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials vault.
Yes, that means everything.
But
sure does. Tough draw. Tough draw.
I mean, no matter what draw you're gonna get, it's gonna be tough. I mean, even Sauce had one of the easier draws we thought, but then
Moss almost got him.
Yeah,
man.
So you just you never know.
You never know.
I've learned to become less nervous because it's not like you can't practice for this, right?
Sure you can. You can go to initialsgamelive.com. You can play all over the great state of Minnesota and beyond.
But you can't.
That's practice.
Yeah,
you can compete against dozens of players at every bar or brewery.
Heck,
and it's free to play.
That's like beer league practicing for a professional hockey game.
I went to one last night, and our guy Glenn Schmidt, who's going to be in the tournament in a couple of weeks, Glenn was there. And? Practicing, ready to go. I smoked him.
You did what?
Wow.
You played?
I did, yeah.
When are you going to play again?
Don't worry about it. Can't play in the tournament. I wrote all the clues.
You still might actually. It'd be kind of interesting to see how you'd actually do, even though you wrote all of them.
Again, I like jumping in Initials Game Live because I don't write the clues, right? Trivia Mafia does. Yeah, so I don't write the clues for those games, so I can show up at the bars and play.
You know what we should do? Because I know Marnie had the pool party and everything. As a group on the Power Trip, all the cast, go to one of these initial games live
and gamble
nights
on who wins
and play together.
Oh, but gamble?
I mean, if you can, we can gamble too. But
Sauce, you want to gamble on it? You're pretty good at that game.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Would you
I'll gamble
put some
on
money
anything.
up?
Sure. Yeah.
Fine. I'm willing to gamble that you're ready to do sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Your Minnesota Twins, who are 49-53, battle the 41-61 Washington Nationals tonight at 7:10. Zebby Matthews goes for your Twins.
Yep.
The MLB trade deadline is 6 days from today. Your Twins will probably sell a couple of players and trade them.
Yep.
Like on
eBay?
Facebook Marketplace.
You guys ever use that?
I've heard of other people using it, yeah.
My wife tried to use it for something, and it's just bots. It's a lot of fake people that respond.
Yeah, I mean, Facebook is, people talk about Twitter and the bot problem, but like Facebook's bot problem is like way worse because it's the people not only in the Facebook Marketplace who are, pretending to be buyers, but it's the ticket stuff is really bad. It's bots they'll say that they, on an event page for a concert.
Yeah.
It'll be 50 bots saying, I got tickets, message me. And then they scam the hell out of people. So never buy tickets off of anybody off of Facebook.
No, why would you do that?
Because you're looking for a cheap score. And they usually say like, oh, because like these bots are getting good. They're like, oh, I wanted to make it, but my entire family got in a car accident. Now I can't go.
Wow, Rosie.
And that's a legitimate comment. And then, you reach out and you find out that they're not that. But and their family's fine.
Yeah, well, that's good news.
But what really matters is this. Jessica Simpson peed her pants while she was performing on the Today Show on Wednesday.
She did?
Wow. How?
Hi. I have no idea. According to the story, you couldn't tell by looking at her, but I guess at some point she admitted it.
But
peed her pants while she was performing on the Today Show just 2 days ago.
Can I ask a question? What is she performing? Like her old songs?
A juggling act.
Oh. I could watch that.
It's a mimed act, though, like D'Angelo Vickers from The Office.
Bit. That's like the only good bit from those.
It's one of the greatest bits in the history of The Office.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it
makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, it's brilliant. That show went downhill pretty quickly.
So did this one.
Oh, why would you say that? Because I'm doing sports.
Not nice.
Yeah, that's not. Thank you, Zach.
I mean, we used to be better.
What happened?
Ratings kept going up, and then we just mailed it in.
Speaking of mailing it in. The Mariners have made the first trade in the before the trade deadline. They are trading for Josh Naylor.
I just met her.
Who played for the D-backs. He's a first baseman that will now be on the Mariners.
Good for Josh.
Yep. The Raiders are releasing their defensive tackle Christian Wilkins. He signed a 5-year, $110 million deal. He's had some foot injury, but he said it was fine, and now he needs surgery. But he basically is owed like $57.5 million. So we'll see how that all goes.
What really matters, though, is this, that Coldplay's streams are up 25% since the CEO and that gal got caught on the cams. We just talked about it. 25% increase in Coldplay streams.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like the Super Bowl
There's
bump.
a 100% increase in Jessica Simpson streams.
Oh, well played, Zach.
This show used to be so much better.
What are you so
That was
mad
funny.
about? Yeah, that was funny.
I love that joke.
Yeah, you can tell.
No,
you laughed.
my point was, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, Zach. Hilarious. No, my point is, we used to have nonstop jokes like that. Now those are few and far between.
Yeah. We're running on fumes.
Used to be a 3.5-hour laugh fest.
Yes.
Now it's a lot of sports.
The Lynx battle the Aces tonight at 6:30. Your Lynx are 21-4. The Aces are 12-11.
How many times have you lost to Aces, Core?
Too many.
Yeah.
According to his daughter, White Man Can't Jump was one of Stanley Kubrick's favorite movies.
What?
What a weird sentence. Apparently that's true, though.
Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick loved White Man Can't Jump. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Taught all of us a whole bunch of foods that start with Q.
Did you Did you watch the remake? Didn't they do a remake?
I don't know.
I thought they did.
I think they did, yeah.
Yeah. It was with Jack Harlow.
Oh,
my goodness.
I doubt Kubrick would have liked that version.
What do you guess the Rotten Tomatoes score is?
12.
It's higher than that.
14.
It's higher than that.
15.
It's higher than that.
17.
It's higher than that.
18.
It's higher than that.
19.
It's a little bit higher than that.
A little bit? 20.
A little bit higher.
This game's hard. 21?
It's 26%.
We're almost... Oh, why did you ruin it?
Come on.
If it was 70%, you should have cut it off. If it was 26, I was almost there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
21?
No. Higher. A little bit higher than that.
22.
A little bit higher.
23%?
Almost.
God, that movie probably was terrible. 24?
A little bit higher.
25.
25.
Close?
Very.
27.
A little bit lower than that.
Lower than 27. 25.
A little bit higher than that.
I give up.
26.
Damn it, 26. I almost had it.
Hideous. This looks horrible. My turn?
Yes.
The NFL Hall of Fame game is 6 days from today. Can't wait.
It sounds like it.
Well, normally hockey would add to that, but he died.
What really matters is this. Sauce, try this first, but I think Zach can get this.
Okay.
How many years has it been since a human being walked on the moon? Now, you claim it never happened, but for the rest of us that,
See, I'm
use
not...
critical thinking. When was the last time, what was the last year someone walked on the moon? How many years has it been?
How many years has it been? I think it was 1969 was the last time somebody walked on the moon. So that would mean it's been...
This is half the fun. You're doing math.
Let's see here. Give me a second. That means it was 56 years ago.
Zachary?
The first time somebody walked on the moon was 1969.
Nailed it.
December, I believe, maybe? I can't remember exactly. But the last time, it was obviously mid-70s. I think it was mid to late 70s, maybe 75, 73, somewhere on there. Probably, it was Apollo, 17. So... 69, 71, 73, maybe 75. So I'm going to say 50 years.
12 people have walked on the moon. All of them were within a 4-year span between 1969 and 1972. So it has been something like 53-ish years.
Okay.
Since a human has walked on the moon. That is weird. That is weird. That we crushed it for 4 years as a race. The human race got up there. And it's a little bit like going to maybe like Branson.
Yeah.
You go and you're like, hey, I've been to Branson. Then you're like, how long has this been? 53 years.
Yeah, we did.
I can't really think of a good reason to go back.
Yeah.
Plus, if Zach's right, Sauce, and they went in December, can you imagine the snowfall they must have had to put up with on the moon?
Must have been bad weather.
Well,
terrible time to go.
Yeah,
go in the middle of summer when it's beautiful.
Exactly. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Right? You know, you
moon
get
is
it.
beautiful this time of year.
Perfect time to go to the moon.
I will say Norm has a wonderful joke about Michael Collins.
Who? The guy that, who?
One of the 12 people that walked on the moon,
I don't
but
know
nobody
who that
knows
is.
who it is.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think I've heard that bit. Yeah,
it's so.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think I've heard
12
that
people
bit.
ever.
12 people ever.
And we know maybe 2 of the 12.
Yeah.
I bet most people can only name one.
I think 2.
You think?
Well, can Sauce name the 2?
Go for it.
Can I name the 2 that have walked on the moon? Yeah, it's Neil Armstrong.
That's the one I think almost everybody can get.
And Dusty Cowtown.
Incorrect. Good
right?
guess, though.
No.
Not Dusty Cowtown.
Donna Lasagna.
No.
I will give you a hint.
Go ahead.
A Toy Story character was named after him.
Oh, Buzz Aldrin.
There we go.
God, if you had said Ham something.
Oh, God. Or
Slinky Dog Cowtown?
or T-Rex?
Yes.
So John Glenn never stepped foot on the moon, correct?
No.
What happened?
He never got
orbited,
there.
right?
Orbited, but never
Is
stepped
that
foot.
Apollo 13?
No, that's Apollo 11, the first.
So who are the other 10?
Exactly.
That's nuts.
Or really, there was probably three
on.
a mission.
You're right. I can name everybody in the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, but I can't tell you more than 2 people that have stepped foot on the moon, and there's only 12.
All right, I got them. You ready?
You got what?
People that have stepped on the moon. Kate Beckinsale.
Happy birthday, Kate.
Jason Statham.
Wow.
Jeremy Piven. Sandra Bullock.
Well, Sandra Bullock pretty much.
Dorothy Hamill.
Hey, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Where's the happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
Helen Mirren.
Happy birthday, Helen Mirren.
Mick Jagger.
Is it his birthday? How old is he today?
He'll be 82 tomorrow.
Wow.
No, not Bo Jackson. Joe Jackson.
Couldn't tell if you were going to say Bo Jackson or Bo Jangles. And then it was neither. It was Joe Jackson.
And finally, Stanley Kubrick's birthday is tomorrow. And Aldous Huxley, the guy that wrote Brave New World.
I would not have even tried that, so I give you credit. Sauce.
Alex Rodriguez will be 50 on Sunday. Did any of these people walk on the moon? Aldous Huxley? That's all the sports I have.
You would have been closer saying Theo Huxtable.
Hulk Hogan passed away yesterday at age 71.
He sure did. He never stepped on the moon.
No.
The moon stepped on him.
Oh, rip.
Hey, for all the people that have tweeted and said, like, hey, Hulk Hogan was a terrible person and a racist. You guys probably shouldn't be propping him up. Never said he was a good dude. He probably was a terrible person.
Probably,
still iconic and still unbelievably influential.
Right.
Not a racist. I don't like a lot of the stuff Michael Jackson did. His music shreds.
Yeah.
We can still love the music and hate the guy.
Correct.
I don't think I would have liked Hulk as a guy at all, but he was awesome when I was a kid.
Right.
Same thing with Barney.
Same, 100%.
Barney the dinosaur.
Well said.
What happened to Barney?
Oh, he got handsy.
Oh, yeah.
He did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He's a dinosaur. I mean, what do you
good
expect?
point. Yeah.
Yep.
Great point.
You think he asks for permission?
Barney, absolutely not.
All right, the room's going to get pretty full pretty quick. We'll do Vikings news maybe in a second. Training camp underway down at TCO. I think we got a couple shows broadcasting there today or not? I think, isn't Common there today?
We don't have a schedule in here.
I think.
Go down the hall. There's probably a little clipboard with a sign-in sheet.
KOC was on with Burrow yesterday.
Yeah,
that was good.
That was
Yeah,
great.
KOC gave him some water.
Yeah, good bit.
Yeah.
I think PA and Nordo are there, and I think Common and 10 are there.
Actually, I could check my board op schedule here. PA and Common at camp.
That's what I thought. Okay, right on. If Marnie was here, she would be brought to you by our friends at Surfside. If Parrish was here, he'd be brought to you by our friends at St. Cloud State University.
Huskies.
But look, when the tournament's going on, sometimes we give Marnie and Parrish the day off, and they both were like, yeah, I'm sleeping in. Can't blame you. But shout out to Surfside and St. Cloud State for helping out. The Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 94 westbound from Cretin to Franklin. At Huron, there's an accident off to the side. We have an accident 35W northbound at 5th Avenue in the left lane. Traffic heavy from 26th Street. Highway 10 slow westbound from Egret Boulevard to Hanson Boulevard. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. If you want way more food for way less dollars, you've got it with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Luxe Cravings boxes. From classics to favorites to new items like the Crispy Chicken Burrito. Get more for less. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores, which vary. Limited time. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra.
9520-RES. Give them a call today. Get your carpets cleaned the right way. The Zero Res way. They also do upholstery cleaning, rug cleaning. They got an awesome deal this month. Check out their rug cleaning deals at ZeroResMinnesota.com. I've done that in the past because my French bulldogs, but specifically the one we used to have, Zero, used to have accidents all the time. I don't know why she loved that front hallway rug, but that was her spot. That sucked. But it doesn't suck when you can just call 952-0RES. They can do rug cleaning, upholstery, tile. Carpet cleaning, of course, is what they're famous for, and air duct system cleaning. You can get 3 rooms of carpet right now cleaned at 0RES, and they'll throw in a 4th room for free if you mention KFAN. They'll also knock $50 off any air duct cleaning package. Always going to be breathing clean air, all that stuff that circulates, that gets into your air duct system. You don't want that falling back into your rugs and upholstery, curtains, carpet. Have them clean an air duct system or two while you're out. Why not? While they're out, I should say. $50 off the entire month of July. And again, get that carpet cleaning deal from the great people at 0RES, 952-0RES, or online right now at 0resminnesota.com.
Get ready for the 2025 Ignited We Stand Tour. Featuring Fuel and Lit at the St. Croix Casino Hurdle Amphitheater. Fuel with Lit. Live, outdoors, and for all ages on Friday, July 25th. Tickets are $25 in advance, $35 day of show. Tickets and details at goplaywin.com.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey from my friends at Playstead Companies at playsteadcompanies.com out there in Elk River. This is a closed circuit to all you landscape architects, you builders, designers, contractors. Playstead Companies is inviting you to an exclusive event they're holding out there on July 30th from 4 to 7 p.m. Check out their new natural stone display in their revamped outdoor showroom. They'll have food, they'll have drinks, and again, an opportunity for you to see this brand new outdoor showroom. I've seen it. It's awesome. It's something you're going to want to see to incorporate into your projects. Get more information at PLAISTED, PlaysteadCompanies.com.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbor Tyler owns Arthur's Jewelers. He's throwing the big game event of wedding bands.
That's right. Wedding Band Week is here. Over 2,000 rings from the top American designers and world-class brands. We'll have every imaginable anniversary ring and wedding band design July 29th through August 2nd.
Guys, listen up. Buy one wedding band, get the second 50% off. This is the one time a year Arthur's goes big.
Don't wait. Wedding Band Week ends soon.
Be a hero. Go to Arthur's Jewelers before the clock runs out.
Buying a big-ticket item like an appliance doesn't have to be stressful. Don't waste time wandering the paint aisles looking for help or arranging your own delivery, installation, and haul away, all with different contractors. I'm Angela Warner, and at Warner Stellian, our appliance specialists simplify the process from selection to professional installation. We'll coordinate everything for you and still guarantee unbeatable prices. Right now, get paid to upgrade with our summer bonus sale. Learn more at our 9 Minnesota stores and warnerstellian.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. I was talking to the Home Energy Squad auditor who came to my house from Excel Energy, and I asked him what he loved the most about his job. He said it's helping people save energy and make their homes more comfortable. And honestly, I get it now. My home feels so much more cozy, and I know I use less energy. It's all thanks to their personalized advice and recommendations. It's really a win-win. Find out how you can benefit. Head on over to excelergy.com/squad to sign up for your Home Energy Squad visit, sponsored by Excel Energy.
A party without tunes is a major bummer. So Minnesota's largest party is also Minnesota's biggest music festival. Come sing along and dance along at the one and only celebration that is the Great Minnesota Get-Together, August 21st through Labor Day.
Friends and family savings? Absolutely. Help you move? Not a chance. Buildersandremodelers.com.
This is the radio home for Vikings training camp. FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan. It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Redco, your truck accessories pro.
All right, welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. It's Vikings news. They have training camp. Again, we got a couple of shows later today that are at TCO to cover Vikings training camp like a blanket. They don't practice in pads until Monday. I think, tomorrow's the first day there's a public practice, right, where the Rubes can go down and watch. I believe that's available starting tomorrow. All that information is at Vikings.com. Good morning, Tyler George. How are you, Tyler?
Good morning, Corey.
Hang on. We'll get your mic. Hang on a second here. There we go.
There we go.
Good morning.
I suppose I could have turned that on, too.
How are you?
Pretty good. Got some good rest here. Came down last night. Stayed at the nice Spring Hill Suites.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice place.
Yeah, I like it. That's the go-to for when I come down for the show. So, yeah, ready to go. Got a couple buddies backing me here in studio, so can't let them down either. Big day, but very quiet in here. Kind of odd.
Without Hawk?
Yeah, well, that and it's just you and me sitting at the big table, which is...
Is it awkward?
I kind of like it. It's very intimate.
You got any candles you can light over there?
I say we can
Maybe
turn
some
the lights
mood
down a
lighting?
little bit.
Do you find me socially awkward?
No, this is... we have like 8 screens between us, so it's a good buffer zone here. I have to peer between them to catch a glimpse, but I see those eyes. I got you.
You can see
Sauce would
those
say they're,
eyes?
beady eyes, as he calls me.
Has there ever been a date on the air before that people just listened in and you and I just hung out? That's it.
That's an interesting concept, like
mean,
like
Zach's
Love
there.
Island, the radio version.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And people can listen in and they're going to wonder where this goes and tune in next week.
Right.
And then I'll be gone. It'll be sad.
Will you be gone? Maybe you win. Maybe you won't be gone. I mean, you won't be here next week.
No,
but
not
you'll
next
be,
week.
You'll be here at some point, maybe, if you move on to the semifinals and square off against Sauce and Dov.
Well, let's sure hope so. That'd be great.
We'll see.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Corey Provis apparently is here too now.
All right, I'll be right back.
And Tatum should be here any second as well.
I got a good feeling about Corey. I think he's going to be solid.
He's played, I think, once.
Yeah.
I feel like Corey's played once. Tatum's obviously won in the past. Zachary's won in the past.
It's a tough group.
Swedberg, you got a tough draw.
Swedberg
Swedberg can play.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Tough draw.
He's going to say he's the favorite too. He might be. We don't know.
I think he would admit that you are. You're going to be tough to beat.
The track record's there. Yeah.
So let's talk curling for a second. I
Let's
know it's
do it.
Vikings, but let's talk curling before
Yeah.
we talk Vikings with Tatum and Twins with
Here
Corey.
go those
and-
ratings. Here we go.
Sounds like we got a slight shakeup in the squad here, right?
Yeah.
Talk about your guy.
Yeah, my guy John Landsteiner decided it was time. I talked with him extensively before he made the decision, and it's one of those things. A lot of factors come into play. It's not one particular thing, but it was just his time, and I'm going to get to do a lot more stuff with him off the ice now, and do some events together, some clinics, some corporate appearances, things like that, and kind of be like the old days with a teammate on the road. So that'll be really fun. But I'm happy for him. He made the decision that he was very comfortable with after taking a lot of time to think about it. And hell of a career, 2 Olympics, Olympic gold, whole bunch of national championships. And I've always said, like, he's one of those guys that just teams win when he's on board. It doesn't matter what his role is. He just does whatever he can to help the squad, like the Robert Ory type guys. Like they're just going to be on winning teams.
Big shot Bob.
Big shot John. Yeah. No, so happy for him. He's got more time at home with his family now too, his wife, his 2 boys. So he's at peace with everything. He's happy, and I'm happy for him.
All right, so if Landsteiner's done, what does the Olympic squad look like? How does the U.S. shape up for 2026? How are we looking?
Well, they're probably just going to stick with what they have because they were running a 5-man team before and rotating. So they still have a full 4-man squad without John on board. They may pick somebody up for the Olympic trials. They may not. They may go through the trials and then pick up an alternate after that. But whoever wins the trials has to go to another tournament to get us into the Olympics this year.
It's not even guaranteed.
No.
Is it likely? Like, what's the path look like for the U.S.? Looks like it's going to be tough?
It's not easy. No, the Olympic qualification event, as they call it, only 2 teams advance from it. It used to be a lot of softball teams, but the rest of the world has caught up considerably. So it's not an easy path getting through that event. Nobody wants to be in it. And they're going to have their work cut out from whoever gets through. It may not be John and the guys' team. It may be one of the other men's squads. And the women will be in the same boat. So it's going to be a nervous December watching to make sure we get through and we have those Olympic teams. So
Love it. So what countries are we nervous about that are in that group?
For the men's side, they're going to have to deal with Japan and China, which are 2 very strong teams. China was out of the world ladder for a while. During COVID, they elected not to send teams to world competitions. So they should be in the Olympics, and they're not because they didn't have enough points from playing in the previous world championships. And Japan always sends a solid team, too. Korea will be up there. For the women, it'll be Norway and Japan that will be their top competition. So for both of them, they're going to have to play well. And we have a mixed doubles team in the Olympics already, thank goodness, 2 Duluthians who won the world championship just 2 years ago. So they'll be medal contenders, no question. That'll be at the start of the games. The mixed doubles always starts like 2 days before the opening ceremonies.
All right. When is this gauntlet, though, that the U.S. has to go through this qualifying? When does that take place?
That'll be, I think, December 6th it starts.
All right. So we
right
still
in that
got
area.
5 months or so before they have to square off, and it matters.
Yeah, the trials will be like third week of November, and then we'll know who's going to that event to see if they can get us in.
Best of luck to the USA.
Yeah.
Corey Provis is here. He is the voice of the Minnesota Twins. He is beloved on the Power Trip Morning Show, and I love that you spell your name correctly. And, man, you do such an awesome job.
Thanks, buddy. How you doing? Good to
It's
see
pretty
you.
good, man. Good to see you,
Good
too.
to see you guys. How you doing?
Just
How
a
we
lead.
doing,
Good to meet
Corey,
you.
Tyler, Corey.
Tyler, hi, everybody in the studio. Sauce, what's up, dude?
What's
We'll
up,
do a
Claire?
proper handshake in a bit here.
You got it, man.
Man, your squad. Interesting squad, right?
Yeah.
That Rockies series must have been unbelievably frustrating. Then you had some drama and some controversy in the Dodgers series. They got to get hot pretty quickly. I know trade deadline right around the corner, but an interesting week or so for your Minnesota Twins.
Wednesday was massive. There's just something about if they win that game Wednesday, they come home, they're 2 games under, and then Washington's in town starting tonight. Now, you look at the Nationals' record, it's not great, but Mackenzie Gore is going tonight. He's a stud, and he's going in game 1, so it's not a pushover. But, yeah, you think, okay, they win that game Wednesday. If they sweep the Nationals and they go into Monday against the Red Sox, they're a game over, maybe things change a little bit. You know, the Tigers, I'm not saying they're going to catch Detroit. I don't think that's going to happen. The Tigers, I think, since the All-Star break have won 1 time. They lost again last night. So they are coming back to the pack a little bit, but Cleveland's playing better. Kansas City just won 2 out of 3 in Chicago. The division is improving here a bit. And the Twins, losing 2 out of 3, though, in Denver, I think that was pivotal. I think going into that, you're like, all right, take care of business in Colorado. You lose a series at Dodger Stadium, fine, but you have to win that Rockies series. And, dropping those first 2 was huge.
Yeah, we talked to John Bonus about it a couple days ago. Sauce and Creasel were talking about it earlier. There's a lot of big names that are at least floated around as potentially being out the door. I know Joe Ryan has a lot of people with their eyes on him as a giant trade piece. If they want to move on from Joe, you could get a lot back, but it would suck to let a guy like that go when he's been so spectacular all year long, and obviously it looks like he could be spectacular for years to come.
I don't see that happening unless they're completely blown away. I think they keep Joe Ryan. He's under team control for a couple of more years. You get Pablo back. Even if we're thinking about 2026, you have a 1 and a 2. You have 2 really good starters. That's a good place to be. Not to mention you're in this window right now with the contracts you've handed out. This is a window to contend. It hasn't happened this year. We know that so far. So I'd be surprised if Joe Ryan's on the move. The other guys, I think the names that are out there, the impending free agents make a lot of sense with Castro and Bader. Chris Paddock was great the other day against the Dodgers. He's an impending free agent. You know, Duran and Jax are intriguing. The Dodgers, by the way, after seeing them, they need bullpen help immensely. And that bullpen is not good at all right now. I'm sure they're inquiring about those 2 guys. But as I was saying with Plouffe on the air, the Dodgers farm system right now is not great in the sense that 7 of their top 10 are either an A-ball or rookie ball. So if you're looking to make a move and you're in this window of contention right now, if you're the Twins, is that what you want? Do you want to acquire guys that are 18, 19 years old that may be a star in 3 or 4 years? Or you're looking to draw and trade for more impactful, ready major league caliber talent? The Dodgers farm system, if you look at the bulk of their top 10, it's not there right now.
Well, then we're screwed. We'll see. No, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting week of a lot of ifs and rumors.
I think
Tyler,
it's a great time of year because baseball, without having a cap, it doesn't have too many deadlines. That's why free agency drags. It's awful. Whereas there is a deadline for deals to get done, and so to me, it's fun. This is a fun time of year. More if you're contending, which the Twins still are. I mean, they're not out of it. I mean, they're back in the wild card race, but they're not out of it. But they're still a very intriguing team, and all the national people are saying the same thing with where they're at, who they have on the roster, who's affordable, who's under team control. The Twins are kind of in an interesting spot. You know, even though they're 4 games under, I think they're a team that many of the contending teams are calling them about and their players.
Yeah. So, Corey, are you in favor of the soft reboot then with maybe maxing out value on a guy like Jax when it's never going to be higher, and then he gets something back that could help in the near future?
Yeah, I think relievers, it's a volatile role because you're just an injury away from everything. It happened a couple of years ago with Taylor Rogers. The Twins were going to trade Taylor Rogers, and then the day before the deadline, he hurt his finger. I mean, they were going to move him. and then waited, whatever the deal was, I don't know. But the Twins were not a good team. They had this lefty closer, ground ball guy, all the makings of move him, and it didn't happen because he got hurt like the day before the deadline. So, Brock Stewart to me is another guy because he's had a lot of success, but he's also had a ton of injury. That right now he's healthy, throwing great. That's another guy that I'd hate to see go, but certainly is on my radar.
Speaking of injuries, Tatum Everett of the Vikings Entertainment Network. I don't want you to get hurt.
We are in training camp.
Yeah, that's the whole point. This is the time of year, the only key, no injuries, right? Because you can't win or lose games, but you can get freaking hurt. So let's
best availability is ability, right?
100%. So what have you seen so far? Again, open to the public starting tomorrow, right? And then pads on Monday.
It's so hard to really sit there and say I've seen so much when we've had 2 practices in shorts and helmets. No pads on. That's not till Monday. But no, everyone's reported back super healthy. I think there have been some minor tweaks everywhere, but that's kind of how the game goes when you start with this stuff. But a lot of the guys came back more healthy, the same health. They all look amazing. Justin Jefferson was talking yesterday about his going into year 6, feeling really, really good, and doing a lot of work with J.J. McCarthy in the offseason. They did a lot of throwing drills. A lot of them got together. I know even J.J. got together with some of the guys in Nashville. So I'm moving forward. I'm saying Justin, and then I'm also going to say J.J. So those are the 2 delineations. The delineation for me.
Yeah.
So for fans moving forward, that is how I will address it. I don't know if I can say Jets. I'm not that cool.
Right. Yeah. I didn't even jump on the Speedy Naylor thing. I was like, I'm going with Jalen. I'm too old to call him Speedy Naylor.
He's one of those guys I can say his full name and feel comfortable. Like Jalen Naylor. It just rolls off the tongue.
Sounds nice.
You
It's a
can
nice
just
name.
say it as one word. So, but everyone, it's been really fun to have all the guys back in. But the thing was, I felt like we had a lot of guys there the off season too. And so, obviously a lot more faces. The parking lot's really full right now, but we're so excited.
Who have you met and liked? Because last year, not only did we get an awesome group on the field, man, how about just the guys off the field? Right, Grenard is the nicest. Everybody raves about Van Ginkel and Cashman. Like, we just got a really good group of talented, good dudes last year. Are the new guys worth cheering for?
Oh my gosh, of course.
Who do you like?
It's funny you say that because I sat back and was talking to a coworker, and I was like, I feel like we get the same. Not the same, like character guys every year. They have different personalities, but they're the same type of guy. Ryan Kelly and Will Fries are amazing. Those are the 2 new offensive linemen that we signed from the Colts, and they have this like very weird friendship for them. You can also call Will Fries Spud. That's what he prefers. A nickname that Ryan actually started over at the Colts. So they have a really unique relationship, and J.J. McCarthy was talking about how valuable it was for Ryan Kelly, a Pro Bowl center with 10 years of experience, to be his, center of his offensive line, looking at protections and things like that. So those 2 guys are great. Then on the defensive side, Javon Hargrave's got a good personality. Jonathan Allen, I think you'll be hearing a lot from, super media friendly. Let me think. Those guys, Isaiah Rodgers, he's really fun on social media. Is a great follow, but he's also just a really unique personality to have. And, corners, they like to smack talk a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think that would be a really fun thing to watch out on the field when you're out there at training camp.
I don't think a lot of shows in the country just did a curling breakdown into Twins trade deadline into the personalities of a Vikings training camp roster. That's the trifecta right there.
Is this your proudest moment, Corey, in radio?
Not even close.
Okay.
No, this is rock bottom. But I love initials, and that's why you guys are here. That's what's most important. In about 20 minutes, initials quarterfinal number 3. Corey Provis is here of the Minnesota Twins. Tatum Everett, Minnesota Vikings. Tyler George, the world of curling. Greg Swedberg will be here in a second or 2. Zach Halverson over there. Here's your competition, Zach. Corey and Tatum and Tyler.
Hi, guys. You're all going down.
Wow, that seems sincere.
Wow.
Sauce is back there in a second as well. We'll do Fan 5. I want to ask this group, because we got some different age ranges here. Again, we just, I hate to keep harping on it, but it's been a weird week, right? Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan. For some of us, that's our childhood.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of our childhood. It's been a weird week, so I want to ask you guys about your memories of those 3 and more after this as well. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
KFAN, Total Traffic.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey, the Power Trip Morning Show. Did you know that even in this modern world, literally millions of Americans either can't afford high-speed internet at home or live in a location where it's not available? Think about what that would do to you when it came to education or healthcare or even just social opportunities. That's why AT&T is committing $5 billion to help 25 million people get and stay connected to affordable high-speed internet access by 2030. This initiative began in 2021, and since then, nearly 5 million Americans have benefited from AT&T's discounted internet service and digital literacy programs. What a gift, right? To be able to have access for schooling and for work. And beyond those receiving assistance getting connected to high-speed internet, AT&T has reached about 360,000 students through the Achievery, a free digital learning platform. They've also helped educate 288,000 adults with digital literacy resources and workshops. I love when our greatest companies take this kind of initiative to help people. That's what it's all about, right?
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
They cleared an accident, 94 westbound at Huron, 94 slow westbound from Cretin to Franklin, and eastbound from 35W to Franklin. On 35W, we've got a crash northbound at 5th Avenue in the left lane. Traffic is tight from 26th Street. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Gunderson Jewelers in Wayzata. Gunderson Jewelers choose only the best. Their large diamond inventory will help put a sparkle in her eye with something shiny and wonderful. Gunderson Jewelers, they are going to make you say OMG, oh my Gundersons. Visit their store in downtown Wayzata or go to Gundersons.com.
Luther and LutherAuto.com. If you want to sell your vehicle, sell it to Luther. Now, I've been buying or leasing from Luther for over a decade. They're fantastic. When my daughter got her first car, of course, we decided to go to Luther. She had an awesome experience, now loves her vehicle. It's a piece of cake if you want to buy or a lease, but it also turns out it's a piece of cake to absolutely sell your vehicle to Luther. There's something like 50 locations, give or take, so they're absolutely all over the place. So if you're buying, selection second to none. But if you're selling, that means they have 50 dealerships that need inventory. So they are always looking for used cars, trucks, vans, SUVs at Luther. Go to LutherAuto.com, find a dealership nearest you, and then get in there today and sell it to Luther. It takes like 15 or 20 minutes. They'll throw you an offer. If you accept the offer, they do all the paperwork. So they're awesome people. The offer might blow you away, and they are looking for all makes, all models, and all price ranges. Find those dealerships online at LutherAuto.com and make today the day that you sell to Luther.
Slightly Stupid is back on the road. Step into the Sun Summer Tour 2025. August 6th, the Ledge Amphitheater. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss the party of the summer, presented by Smoke Flower.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here, and my wife and I are the envy of the neighborhood. Why? Because we have an amazing sauna from our friends at SaunaSupplyCo.com. Sauna Supply Company is outstanding. They made a custom sauna for us, and they can do the same for you. Go to SaunaSupplyCo.com.
Hey, Twin Cities, do you have a house you don't know what to do with? Call True Neighbor, the home buyers who care. Sell your house fast, as is, with no commissions, clean out, or repairs. Call 612-502-5000 or online at TrueNeighbor.com. That's TrueNeighbor.com.
A party without tunes is a major bummer. So Minnesota's largest party is also Minnesota's biggest music festival. Come sing along and dance along at the one and only celebration that is the Great Minnesota Get-Together, August 21st through Labor Day.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Blaze Credit Union. Blaze will be your trusted financial partner on the road of life. They will find the right path for you, even if it means blazing a new one. Head to blazecu.com to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
Fan forecast.
Sunny skies today, high of 88. We're dropping down to 69 tonight.
Samaritan Tire serving Minnetonka and Edina online at SamaritanTire.com.
The Fan.
You can watch the Power Trip Morning Show every single day. KFAN.com/watch, including, of course, Initials game and Initials Invitational. That's coming up in just a little bit, Corey.
Sound more underwhelmed.
No kidding. I'll do it.
Look, Abbott in the Star Tribune said it's the benchmark, the watermark. What did he say? Like basically the peak of the week on the entire station.
Yeah, I didn't read the article. It was behind a paywall.
It was behind a paywall, yes. It sure was.
Here, I'll do it. Coming up in a couple minutes. Initial, we'll play.
Yeah, it's after
I
this.
just was trying to go for like, it'll be neat.
That's not your.
Zach, you gotta
I've
get
heard your
hyped up,
neat
man. You're
voice.
playing
That's
next.
not your neat
Coming
voice.
up in just a moment,
Well, that's too
Initials
loud.
Game
Okay.
584, featuring Corey Provis, Tatum Everett, Greg Swedberg, Tyler George, and the Zach Halverson.
Oh, geez, the.
I don't know. I watched a lot of like
Big
wrestling
production.
stuff like in the last day, and I feel like we should just start doing that now.
You love Hulk
We need a
Hogan.
mean gene.
Wrestling.
Swedberg's here too. Did you mention Swedberg?
The Lord.
I think I said Swedberg, didn't I?
He's also in the Handsome Hall of Fame,
Yes,
according
he
to
is.
Meat Sauce.
Yes, he is, and he can have my seat.
There aren't enough halls of fame for Greg Swedberg, really.
Oh, okay.
There aren't enough chairs.
There aren't enough chairs. Well, we need a new, we need a new
Uh-oh.
studio.
Did I
Sauce
just-
says you can sit in his spot. We don't need Sauce.
Yeah, you don't need me. No, don't tell him that.
All he's gonna do is tell Corey Provis to tell the Twins to trade everyone anyway.
No, I
and blow
love
the
Corey
whole team
Provis.
up.
I have no problem with Corey Provis. He's the best guy that does play-by-play in the business.
What about
That's kind. Wow.
in baseball or
In
just
baseball.
the business?
Oh, okay.
Nobody better. When you
Okay.
learn
All
from
right.
Bob Uecker, you got to be pretty good at it.
I was going to get Grim on speed dial quick.
No,
me too.
Grim's
Well,
terrible. Grim's too busy talking about how far he got in the initials tournament to talk about anything else.
You learned from the Bob Uecker of Minnesota Radio,
Which is
Greg Swedberg.
I did. Yes, I did. You can sit here, sir.
He's in the Handsome Hall of Fame too. Let's let him get situated. He's a Hall of Famer. We have to wait for him. Putting on his headphones. Hang on.
Oh yeah, we're waiting for
There we
him.
go. Greg, Corey, Greg, Tatum, Greg,
Hi, Greg.
Tatum, Tyler, Greg,
Greg.
Tyler.
Greg, what's
Doctor.
happening?
Doctor.
Doctor.
Hi, guys.
Good morning,
Morning.
Greg. How are you?
I'm peachy, Corey. Thank you.
How do you feel about your draw? Zach, Corey, Tatum,
I
and Tyler.
told you I'm dead. There's zero chance.
Oh, with that attitude.
Well, Tyler's already beaten me once. I mean,
He beats everybody, though. He smoked everybody in Duluth like 3 weeks
you know,
ago,
maybe
too.
by less than a second he's beaten me.
Not much.
Tatum, you've won in the past as well, though.
Yeah,
You've
I
done it. You
shocked
can do it
myself.
again.
Yeah, of
You can do it
course.
again.
No
and my
worries.
sources say you've been practicing.
I went out once to Wooden Hill Brewing to play there. I really enjoyed that place, and yeah, we
How'd you do?
We did well. I won the first round, and then the other two, I think it was like second and
Still,
fifth or
winning
something.
a round is
So,
winning a round.
You know, there weren't a ton of people there.
Oh, yeah. Well, so no competition for you.
No, there was competition. One of my really good friends who wants me to say hello to you. First of all, she's a huge Twins fan. Hey, Sarah, how's it going?
Hi, Sarah.
So she went with me, and she's probably better than I am. Like,
Okay.
she's really good at it. So she decided to tag along with me, and it was fun. It's a really fun game. So
Thanks.
I enjoy playing.
Well, let's see.
I don't know if I'd call it training, but,
That's
you
training.
know,
I like to say
playing
it's
is
training.
fun.
I like that you take it seriously.
I take a lot of things way too seriously.
All right, let's go around the room. Weird week again with celebrity deaths, because for a lot of us, it was a big chunk of our childhood. The Cosby Show was a big deal before all the problematic stuff. Same thing with Hogan. A lot of problematic stuff looking back. But at the time, Cosby Show was a game changer, and Malcolm Jamal Warner was a big part of our childhoods. Then Ozzy Osbourne dies, and then Hulk Hogan. What a weird week. Corey, let's start with you. You're almost exactly my age, right? How old
I'm
are you?
47.
You're 47. All right, I'm 45. So you also grew up in the 80s era of Hogan. Ozzy was still a huge deal. My guess is you love the Cosby Show.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that the Hulk Hogan one hit me probably harder than the other two because I loved wrestling as a kid. I mean, thinking back to, it wasn't WrestleMania 1, but it had to be within the first 3 or 4, that main event of Hogan against Ultimate Warrior, where it was this long entrance into, and I think Vince McMahon, Jesse the Body Ventura, Gorilla Monsoon, I think they were announcing WrestleMania at that point. And the Warrior, he came sprinting in with his
Love the
music
sprint.
and all that.
Just ripping
And
down the
Hogan
aisle.
came in, though, on this wheeled miniature ring. It was it might have been in Detroit. It might have been at the Pontiac, whatever it was, that Silverdome. And I think Jesse the Body Ventura was concerned that the Warrior was wasting too much energy because he sprinted in. He gave the advantage to Hogan at the start because Hogan came in on this cart, whereas the Warrior came in sprinting. But, man, thinking about, I loved wrestling as a kid. So Hogan, and then with Ozzy Osbourne, I'll say this, the music, yes, but then the reality show, I loved that show. That reality show, it was MTV? Is that what it was?
Yeah, the Osbournes.
That was hysterical. It was hysterical to watch and see what that world was like. And then, I love the Cosby Show, too, as a kid. And Theo, and very, very sad. Rough week, but Hogan of the three was the one that, as a kid, man, I love that guy.
I know Common in Oak joke about this a lot. The you don't have to like him, but you have to respect him bit, right, when it comes to music. That's exactly how I feel about Ozzy. Ozzy never did much for me, but all of the bands that I love would not exist without Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne, right? Metallica, Tool, Rage. Those bands don't exist unless Ozzy, takes those first handful of steps with Black Sabbath. So, I don't know. By the time I got into rock, Ozzy was starting to fade a little bit, right? 90s Ozzy wasn't peak Ozzy.
No.
So I kind of missed the wave, but again, he set the standard.
Yeah, I mean, Sabbath and Osbourne. I mean, great music. You bring up a great point that yes, the bands that followed, they would not be what they are, what they became without the influence of Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath.
Big time.
Yeah.
Tyler, you into wrestling?
Yeah, I mean, to the point that I can tell you the Silverdome was WrestleMania 3.
There we go. I knew it was early.
Hogan and Andre, and then 6 was Hogan and Warrior. So, I paid a little bit of attention.
So good. So good.
Yeah. So Hogan hit the hardest, but it's kind of funny because of all the stuff that's happened recently with him. If it would have happened like 10 years ago, this would have been a dark day for me. Like, I was a Hogan fanatic, a Hulkamaniac growing up. If I had $1 for every time Hogan leg dropped my poor sister in my childhood. It was 3 moves. I had 3 wrestling moves I used over and over.
Did you rip your shirt open before you leg dropped your sister too?
I couldn't. I was a string bean. I couldn't even do it. No, it was the Hogan
Wear
leg
thinner
drop.
shirts.
The Jake the Snake Roberts DDT. She got a lot of those too.
Of course.
And of course, everybody's done the Macho Man elbow jumping off of something. Right?
No
That's
finger
standard.
4 leg lock though.
Oh, I've done a few of those too. Yeah, but that's hard because when they're not actually letting you put them in that lock, it's really hard to do.
Yeah.
Like you got to do some stuff to get them in that hold. But the DDT is just grab them and drop them, head right on the ground. Yeah, but Hogan hits the hardest for sure. I wasn't a big Ozzy guy either. Just watched some of the show. The music wasn't really my thing. And I got to be honest, Malcolm Jamal Warner slipped by me. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, that's brutal.
That was quieter than it should have been. So that's the 3. But that one hits harder than Ozzy for me. I watched a lot of Cosby Show, but a very troublesome 3 in that group. But I mean, for Hogan, for me, like that one, that's my childhood. That's a lot of my childhood.
Tatum, you're younger than the rest of us. How about those 3 for you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You've heard of all 3, I hope, maybe?
Echo the previous segments.
Do you even know Malcolm Jamal Warner? Because,
yeah. No, I know who he is.
I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't,
If you said his name, I would not be able to,
But you knew the face.
But I know the face, and I know where he's from. Hulk Hogan, obviously know who that is. Ozzy's probably the only one I really feel like that was the one that stuck out for me because of the show.
Yes, the show was great.
I mean, the show was prime. I feel like I'm watching I was watching TV with cuss words. Whoa, watch out, So and their personalities. Reality show is just starting to take off. They were kind of like the Kardashians for the Kardashians because it's like family life, full open for everyone to see. So yeah, that's probably the one for me. But yeah, I'm not.
Totally get it.
Yeah, sorry,
Totally
guys.
Greg, you still like wrestling, don't you?
I still watch wrestling.
You sure do.
Yeah, buddy.
So, I mean, this whole radio station was kind of built on the principle of wrestling. We have heels, we have faces.
We had Jesse the Body Ventura.
Most of what we do is a work. And so, I mean, but I'm old enough to remember Hulk Hogan in the AWA when he started in Minneapolis. Well, actually, he didn't start in Minneapolis, but they brought him fairly quickly in his career to Minneapolis. Terry Bollea, and he was a bad guy to start with, and he actually lived just south of where Mall of America is now in some apartments over there on Cedar. And then I think the last time I met him, he was in the radio station in Bloomington when we were there. He and Macho Man were there, and they're such huge people. I mean, it's like you see them on TV and they look like big guys. No, they are really large people.
What were they doing at the radio station?
Selling something. Actually, I think that there was something at the Mall of America. I think that Hogan had a store or one of those guys had something going on at Mall of America.
Did Hogan have a piece of Planet Hollywood?
I don't think so. I think
was he in that group?
Was post.
Okay.
There's something else going on.
Wasn't it Pasta Mania?
They did the media rounds and they were there and that was, never had any exposure to Ozzy Osbourne. I was doing pop radio at the time and that was I really kind of got exposure to Ozzy Osbourne when Honda put Crazy Train into their minivan commercial. And I thought, okay, now this is mainstream.
So you did pop music. Were you in the Pop Radio Hall of Fame?
No, Corey, I'm not.
Were you in the Rock Music Hall of Fame?
I started my career there, but no.
Were you in the EDM
Corey,
Hall of Fame?
We don't need to do that.
You're in the Country Music Radio Hall of Fame. That's pretty awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
I'm not going to reflect. PA wanted me to come on his show and talk about it, and I said, why? But nonetheless, 9:20 on the Fan this morning.
Live from TCO?
I'm here. He's in TCO.
How great would it be if like KOC walks up and says I'm available, and he goes, "No, I got a Hall of Famer. I got my boss on the line. I don't have time for that." Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Congrats. That's super cool. Zach, you're in the White Bear Lake Hall of Fame, I assume.
Not yet.
What? How is that not possible?
I know. My mom's got her name in the Hall of Fame for volleyball back in the day, but I don't have my name anywhere there.
Hello, White Bear Lake.
Yeah.
Can you tell me anybody more dedicated to your suburb than the guy sitting in front of me?
Maybe Ryan Carter, but that's it. Right, Carts and Zach. That's it.
Yeah, but does Ryan have a White Bear hockey jersey in prime placement on the camera there?
I'm sure he has a White Bear hockey jersey.
He does.
He
And he's
actually
got a
wore it.
Stanley Cup.
He does.
Doesn't Jack Morris reside in White Bear Lake?
He might.
Okay.
It sounds right. I know Jesse Ventura did for a while, so that was cool.
I bet Hulk
Drive
got
through
through
town.
there. Hulk probably made his way through White Bear at some point.
Has anyone seen an interview with Ventura about Hogan? Because I know he hated him.
Oh, did he?
In real life?
In real life, just hated him.
Really? I don't think he's going to the funeral.
No, yeah.
Unless he's cheering.
Ventura tried to unionize wrestling.
Yeah.
And Hogan ratted him out to McMahon.
Oh,
So
yeah. That'll do it.
The text line, Zachary, is saying that Hulk Hogan spent a ton of time in White Bear Lake in 1994.
Oh, boy. I was born blonde. You can't tell now because I don't have any hair.
With very similar physique.
And energy.
Yes. Yes, you and the Hulkster. Very, very similar. Let's do a really quick fan five because I basically want to ask Corey one question, then we'll move on. All right, Zachary?
Okay, I just ejected it, but I'll put it back in there. One moment. Keep talking. It's great. Here we go.
Excellent
It's
tap
time
dancing.
for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
All right, thanks to Builders and Remodelers. All right, Corey Provis on the play tonight. I assume Nationals at Twins 7-10. Zebby Matthews from Minnesota. Again, we talked about it when you first walked in. We got to get our feet set here if we're going to make any kind of a push. Trade deadline looming, but the Nationals are terrible. The Twins just lost 2 out of 3 to the Dodgers. Again, controversial fashion with the check swing by Betts. Shohei is Shohei. He's unbelievable. Twins are 49-53. Nationals 41-61.
Yeah, Washington's, they have some good offensive players. I mean, with C.J. Abrams and James Wood, those guys can hit. Their bullpen's not very good. But the starter tonight is as I said earlier, Corey, he's no joke. Mackenzie Gore is a guy that I'm sure teams are calling about to acquire. I mean, he came to Washington from San Diego on the Juan Soto trade a couple of years ago. So he's a dude. I mean, he's a left-handed arm, throws hard, good strikeout numbers. So this is no pushover starting tonight. I thought Zebby did okay. And then when you look at his final line, it got out of hand as the game got away from the Twins Saturday in Denver. But I like his ceiling. I like, David Festa's back in the IL too. I like the future for those two guys. But Zebby's certainly a great story last year. He throws hard. I think he's working on his secondary pitches. So there's something there with Zebby. So I'm excited to see how he bounces back tonight.
You and Justin tonight?
Denard Span.
Oh, Denard Span tonight.
Denard Span is with me this entire homestand. I don't know where Morneau is, man. Tariffs, Canada. I don't know where this dude is at. I don't know.
Does he have summer hobbies? Does he golf? Does he fish? What does he do?
He golfs like you wouldn't believe.
Golfing
and
trip, maybe?
He was with his son. I know Morneau was out in Cooperstown. He's the head coach for his son's team in Orono, and they played in this tournament in Cooperstown, and they have a name. We call them the Orno Mornos. I don't know what the real name is, but we just call them the Orno Mornos. But he was out there for a while, then he took his son Marty down to Philly to see Bryce Harper play, which is pretty cool. So, Morty...
And his kid can play.
His kid's legit? His kid, Marty, he's massive. He's a big kid, but, it's a good team.
Approximately how big is this kid?
Oh, my God.
I would say, what am I? Sauce, what am I? I'm about 5'7", 150, I'd say.
That's a huge bitch!
Right? So I would say Marty is...
Great!
Yeah, Marty's about 5'6", 149. Right
That's
now,
a huge
at 12,
bitch!
At 12 years old, pretty good.
Awesome.
Pretty good.
I would have killed to be that tallest
Right?
at 12 years
Yeah.
old. All right, Tatum Everett, Tyler George, Corey Provis, Greg Swedberg, Zach Halverson. They will square off in initials quarterfinal number 3 after this. And one of you gets a crack at $95,500.
Up next, it's the initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your shot at the initials jackpot next on The Fan.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented